the map of Cholt real quick, because I do want to go back real quick and just mention something. When y'all met Wakanga, the merchant prince, and y'all had that whole conversation, as there was one thing left on the conversation, I was letting it go naturally as it was kind of playing out, but it did distract me, and I forgot to mention one thing. As y'all were discussing trying to find the source of the death curse, at the idea of going out into the jungles of Cholt, he would have told you, and I just forgot, but he would have told you if you plan on going out into the jungles, it might be wise to go first to Fort Beliorin up here. So it's northeast of Port Nyanzaru, where y'all are. And he would say, I would recommend you go there first and get a charter of exploration from the Flaming Fists.
So we need a contract for assassinations, and we need a charter for expeditions.
A charter for exploration from the Flaming Fist. And he would give you the name.
For this is a very organized jungle.
Yeah. Everybody's got their hand on something.
Okay, so from who?
From Liara Portier. She is the leader of the Fort Belarian.
Is Portier one word or two?
Is what?
Portier.
But she heads up the Flaming Fist in that fort, and he recommends if you're going to go in the jungle, it might be wise to get a charter of exploration, as well as a guide, and perhaps some additional forces to go with you. So I just failed to mention that last time, so I did want to bring that up because that was important about getting the charter of exploration.
Noted.
With that, somebody want to roll me a D100?
Got it. I can't get off those 70s.
Dude, you have been consistently within like a 20 point range the whole time.
He's probably adding hit points to the final boss.
Yeah. He's taking them away, Brandon. Let's not be
sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's it.
I'm going to bring us back to the port map here.
What session is this? This is
4.
5?
Is this 4?
This is 4.
Yes. I was going to say, it should be 4, right?
This is 4.
Yeah, that's what I have.
1.
It's on the interwebs.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's on what?
The interwebs.
Oh, yeah. All right, so last time where we kind of left off is y'all had returned from the first mission of, finding the smugglers under the city. Y'all went back to meet with your contact with the Lord's Alliance, Sir Clevin. Y'all turned over, it was the head of some sort of amulet. It looked like a snake head type deal, and it was clearly broken off behind the head. He had pointed you to the Zentarum leader, Mark Poe, up in Old City. He also handed over a book to Monty. Monty left the group to go to a temple to study the book, where y'all went as y'all departed to go to Old City. Y'all met with Wakanga. He mentioned the games this weekend. Y'all kind of filled him in on everything that was going on with Salandra. She was there at his house. Y'all had a bit of a discussion about that and kind of exploring the jungle. Y'all learned a little bit about each prince, and or y'all learned a little bit of it or y'all at least learned that each prince is in charge of specific things within the city. Y'all went to Old City, where y'all found Hot Mark Poe. Y'all struck a deal with him that he would let y'all compete in the games. If you win the prize, though, you must give it to him first. and allow him to study it before turning it over to Ren with the Harpers. From there, y'all departed to go to the Colosseum, which is number 20 on the map. That is where y'all would check in, and we'll kind of pick up there. We'll say y'all made the journey over there to the Colosseum, and y'all are checking in. And everybody make a perception check for me.
Can do that.
Starting out strong.
There we go. So with that, as y'all are y'all find the southern gate where all the different the different teams are checking in and signing in, getting ready for the competition. And about that time, Yastava actually kind of looks over, just as everybody's kind of standing around loitering, he kind of looks over and he notices a elf who's walking through the crowd, passing by the Colosseum, which he notices as Monty, who is headed back to the Thundering Lizard because that's the last place he saw the group and was returning to meet them.
I'm just going to wave my arms and, hey, yeah, Monty.
Oh, look, they're at the Coliseum.
Yeah, you're passing by. You just happen to be walking by. He caught you as you were headed back to the Thundering Lizard.
Hey, what are y'all doing here?
What are you doing here?
I have to hang on, let me pull up my Zen quotes real quick.
You been reading books? What have you been doing?
I've been had to study.
You talk like I read.
and I'll say, the dude, like life fades away, time speeds swiftly. In this short life of ours, avoid involvement in superfluous things and just study the way.
We're gonna raise some dinosaurs.
That's exactly what I was trying to tell you.
I have no idea what you said.
I just saw what Brandon put in there.
Yeah.
So as that y'all get checked in, and as y'all are checking in, you do see, they've got people kind of, running the whole deal. They're kind of the people orchestrating the whole event and checking in all the teams. I'm going to bring y'all over to the Coliseum page real quick. As y'all kind of walk into the Coliseum, you do notice there is a giant platform in the middle of the Coliseum. This is a very large building. We're talking 30, 40,000 people are filling the stands, watching the games, ready for it. It's a weekend event here. Different games, different princes or merchant princes or princesses put on games each weekend. It is a staple of Port Naranjayru. And you notice in the middle where there's what appears to be a fighting platform. They have got kind of a pin with all these different dinosaurs kind of caged in there, that these are the dinosaurs y'all are going to be racing on. And at the start, everyone is supposed to be riding the same mount for this competition. If you remember, I will tell you, last time we talked about this, there's multiple teams competing in this, but for time's sake and ease of making this simple, it's basically me, y'all rolling against one other team. Thematically, there's lots of teams competing here. But there seems to be a little bit of a holdup as some of the supervisors that are checking in the teams, getting everything ready, begin to have a discussion, and it is specifically about Cal. And they kind of come over to Cal and just sort of pose the question. One of the supervisors comes to you and says, hey, I see you're checked in here on this team to be competing in the racing, but are you planning on riding one of these dinosaurs? I don't know if this quite will work for you. Were you planning on sitting on one of these?
He would just simply answer as I was instructed we all had to participate, but an analysis of my current configuration and the current mounts does not seem to be conducive to me riding one.
They'll kind of just look at you a little bit, kind of, give us a moment while we figure this out. And so the supervisors will kind of have a little bit of a meeting, and as they're kind of all talking here, there's a little bit of a delay. The merchant prince,
I've got 4 legs. Can I
is,
run the race without riding something?
well, we got to fix for you here. So at this point, the crowd's getting a little bit restless in anticipation for the games, as this is kind of causing a bit of a delay. And Quaothi, the merchant princess who's hosting the game this weekend, kind of addresses the crowd and calls down to one of the supervisors and asks what's the holdup here, what's causing the delay. And they kind of come and report the situation before the crowd. And so they've come to a decision that instead of every rider riding the same mount, they're going to open the field for each team to choose, and each rider to choose their own mount that they want to ride for the event. So with that, I'm going to put up a little table for you here. Everybody should see dinosaur race rules.
Oh, Lord.
And each rider will be able to choose a mount that they are wanting to ride on. And Cram, you will notice there are 3 dinosaurs listed with an asterisk beside it. Those are your 3 choices of something that you might be able to actually fit on and ride.
So I'm basically going to Teen Wolf body surf this thing.
Yeah, those are the 3 mounts that you will have the most ability to physiologically actually ride.
Okay, so Trevor's drawing is 100% to scale.
Yes.
Aerodynamic. I'm going.
So here's what we're gonna do.
I'll win this thing.
I will have each of you choose what dinosaur you want to ride for this race.
What is the 2 speeds?
So yeah, here's the way it's going to go. I'll give you a brief rundown of kind of the way it goes before we get into it here. So the first speed is your actual movement speed.
Mm-hmm.
If you wish to, you'll notice below the table there is 4 different actions you can take on your turn.
Mm-hmm.
There's a dash, jab, taunt, and trip. So each rider will be given a quarterstaff to use as your weapon in this fighting or in this race. Killing is strictly prohibited. As was mentioned previously with the death curse going on, they have absolutely made it very, very clear killing will not be tolerated. But you can use your quarterstaff to disrupt the riders around you. So that second number on speed is your dash, so to speak. If you would like to, you can take your movement, and then if you want to use as your action your dash, that will be your top speed that you can take in one turn.
How many mounts are there? Are there one of each of these or multiple of each?
No, everybody can choose one. So there's multiple dinosaurs here. So everybody can choose what dinosaur they want to take here.
I want to ask the organizers, do you have to ride a dinosaur?
They'll kind of look and say, yeah, that's part of the competition here is everybody's racing dinosaurs.
So like you have to cross the finish line on your dinosaur, or can you start out?
No, yeah, that's the game where the first stage of this competition or this tournament is dinosaur racing, and so you will need to start and finish the race on your dinosaur.
And we can't supply our own dinosaur.
So we originally, I guess, were planning on everybody riding the same one, but with the last minute change of plans, we've got a whole pin that we're gonna pull from. So yeah, it's gonna be one of ours.
Okay, fair enough.
What are the asterisks on the skill check DC?
Don't worry about that.
GM only. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I think I figured that out, but
Which one do you want?
I want to go with the dime.
Wait, am I short a person?
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Am I missing somebody out there?
I'm
I'm
out
missing
there.
Monty.
Oh yeah, Monty's not out there.
I'm missing Monty. That's who it was. I knew it looked short.
Let's be honest. Somebody's missing Monty.
He's still off reading his book. I remember Carrick doing that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
All right, so you said that speed is the first one and the second one are what?
The second one is the dash speed.
Dash. Gotcha.
So basically, the first speed is your regular movement, and then if you choose to dash, you can move up to that second one. So yeah, let me be clear. Like, let's just take the first one, the young Allosaurus. You can move 50 feet. If you choose to take the dash, you can move an additional 30 for a total of 80. Not an additional 80 on top of the 50.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, of the three asterisks that you pointed out, I did a quick Google of two of them to see what they look like. The dime Troodon is going to have a sail that's in the way. I wouldn't be able to mount that, and so then he's going to go analyze the Ankylosaurus. Okay. His back is full of spikes. He's not going to really be able to wedge his legs between those. But it looks like the Triceratops young is just like a normal. Nothing, no obstructions on his back. I can just kind of spread four legs all around him and just kind of sit on top of his big back.
All right, so you were racing with the Triceratops.
Yeah, that was the only one of the three that I looked like I could kind of hug.
Gotcha.
Hey, Jared, I looked that up earlier today. I was like, we're on dinosaurs, and he's a horse.
Do we use our own skill
Yeah, I
checks?
just imagine each one of my four legs are hanging down each side of it.
It's hilarious.
Do we use our own skill checks on these, like for dexterity saving throws and animal handling or acrobatics?
Yeah, it'll be your character's ability here. So your animal handling is going to be a big one for you guys on how well you can handle these dinosaurs you're riding on.
I think I'll Ted probably get on the Ditromodon.
The
Ditromodon?
Yeah.
Monty's going to pick a Dionychus.
Cal would 1047 would ask as he's trying to get assistance to mount on this thing. He would ask whoever's leading this thing. I see that you mentioned everyone has to use a quarterstaff if for safety purposes. If I break the tip off of my spear, could I use that as my quarterstaff?
They're going to look at you still perplexed from the very first moment of meeting you. Like they've just been looking at you a little perplexed the entire time. And without really saying anything, the guy's just going to just reach out a quarterstaff to you.
Yeah.
All right, Monty, what'd you say you were doing?
The second one, I don't even know how to pronounce that.
All right.
Dionychus?
Yeah. Whatever that is. I got you.
Whatever that is.
If I'm walking around, I'm seeing all these dinosaurs. I'm taking the T-Rex.
Of course you are. Come on now. I'd have been disappointed if you didn't.
Yeah, I kind of think it's the same thing.
He looks like
A bugbear on a T-Rex.
A bugbear on a T-Rex. If we had fans, I would want fan art of that.
It's going to go terribly for me, but I feel like that's what he would want to do.
All right, Dieter, what you doing?
My animal handling is not that great, but
Mine is not either.
I'm going to pick the one that I think is the fastest, that I also have the best chance of making go fast. So we'll go with the Ankylosaurus. Ankylosaurus, whatever that is. Let's see some pictures. Oh yeah, with the spikes on him. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So they do. I'll say they all have harnesses and like saddles and stuff. They've arranged, a place for you to sit on. I don't know if the saddle, the normal saddle is going to help 1047 at all. It doesn't seem to fit for his physiology, but he's made it work with the Triceratops without
I'm riding the armadillo dinosaur.
All right, so here's what we're gonna roll initiative. But instead of rolling your initiative, it's gonna be a D20 plus your animal handling. That's what you're gonna use as your initiative.
Okay.
Not too bad.
So we're just gonna roll an animal handling check, basically.
Yes.
Oh no.
Hang on. Let's find mine.
Crap. What did I do here?
Yeah, I'll just add myself to the order real quick.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't think I can. I don't think I can add myself.
Okay, give me a second.
You can just
hang on.
You can just select all of the tokens and hit add to order.
I just rolled a regular initiative, and then I'm gonna go back and
Yeah, I'm gonna fix mine.
what I rolled.
Here, I just put everybody in.
Oh, we'll delete one of the Dieters.
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
So everybody's in. Everybody should be in now.
I added mine.
So, all right, Jamie, to be clear, if we do the trip action, then the DC that their animal handling check has to beat is our athletics check that we roll. It's like opposed checks.
Let's say it one more time.
So when we use the trip, if I had tried to trip Ted, then I would make an athletics or acrobatics check, and he would have to beat it with an animal handling check.
Yes, you will make an athletics or acrobatics check, your choice. And if successful, the opposing rider has to make an animal handling check.
Okay. So it's like a check versus a
But what
opposing checks.
But we're on the same team, right?
everything's pretty much everything's going to be some type of opposing check made. So it's going to be athletic or acrobatic enough to try to trip their mount. And if you're successful, are they going to be able to animal handle it, maintain control of the dinosaur to keep it from going down?
I got you.
Well, I guess my question would be: you said if we're successful, then they would make their check successful against like.
So it's got a DC on it.
No. So the first
okay,
check,
gotcha. Okay,
the first check sets the DC.
It's against the DC. Gotcha. Yeah.
No. So you'll notice each of your animals has a skill check DC listed next to it.
Mm-hmm.
In that speed column, next to it, you have a skill check DC.
Yeah.
Okay, so we make it
That's
against the DC.
for us to make animal handling checks on our animals, right? So, like, I picked the Ankylosaurus, so I've got to beat a 12 in order to control my animal. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry. You know what? I wrote the triple right. It should be contested. I'm sorry. It should be contested checks.
No, that's the way you have it written.
Well, I think the way it's written, I made it sound like you're making a check against a DC, and then if it saves, they got to make a saving throw. But that's not right. Yeah. Because I modified it from what it was. I copy-pasted, and then I modified it. So I think I just didn't modify it right.
But it's opposing checks.
Yeah, it's opposing checks.
So it's not using that DC from the column.
No. It's opposing checks.
All right.
We'll work through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure it out as we go.
Yeah. So is everybody in there, right?
Yeah, buddy.
I think so.
All right, so here's the way it's going. It is a team point system. So whoever comes in first place will get 10 points. Whoever comes in second gets 9. Third gets 8 points, and it goes all the way down. So it's the team with the most points at the end of this thing is going to get the win here.
Who's on their team? Is all the dwarf-looking individuals?
Yeah, it's that. I just put tokens out there. So it's red dot, blue dot, green dot, purple, orange. So I've got you all staggered. You know what I'm saying? And basically, the initiative is going to get you going on your turn.
Gotcha.
So are you going to be moving these tokens for us?
I'll be moving their tokens. I mean, you can move your guys, right?
Well, these are the normal 5-foot squares?
Yeah.
Oh.
And
the solid, that's a solid wall in the middle, so we have to skirt around the wall.
Yeah, this is it's a raised. I know the picture doesn't do it justice, but it's a raised platform.
yeah,
Are we able to move through each other's squares like normal combat?
No, not through each other's squares. No.
Is it a single lap or multiple laps?
Right now, the plan is 3, but if it depends on how long this takes. If it takes a while, we might shorten it. The plan was 3, but we'll see how quickly you make it around here. If this takes a while to get 1 lap, we might just go 1.
All right.
But hopefully it won't take that long to go through.
Let's get started.
Yeah, so this middle square, I will say the middle square is clearly a raised platform for combat. Like that's your gladiatorial arena. In fact, that's almost like a cage that's been lowered from the ceiling over it. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like a cage fight. So you will be going around that block there.
Okay.
So yeah, make sure you know what your action. You got 4 different actions. You can take the dash, jab, taunt, or trip on your turn. Y'all can work it amongst yourselves. The strategy you want to take here on what your plan of action is. So with that, it'll be the red guy's turn first. Hey, I'm sorry. I said they were 5-foot squares.
Mm-hmm.
They're 10-foot squares. They're 10-foot squares.
Okay.
Right.
Is it blue or red? I think blue goes first, doesn't he?
Oh, blue goes first. Oh crap! Well, then I did that wrong. All right.
I'm counting on red. Stan, where he's at?
Well, you can highlight them. Yeah, blue goes first.
Yeah, blue goes first. All right. So he's gonna go 3, and then he's gonna take his dash action here. And with that, it'll be Ted's turn.
Yep. Ted, let's see.
So, Ted, you were riding the Dimetrodon.
Yeah, Diamond.
So, I'm actually going to need you to make an animal handling check to see if you can successfully move your initial movement.
Okay. Let's see. Let me go back.
So, you need to beat an 8.
Well, if I roll a 1, it's going to be tough.
Oh, we have to do animal handling just to move or normal?
Yep, maintain control.
All right.
There's going to be a wild T-Rex running around the whole damn time.
Right.
Hey, no, I'm sorry. No, you didn't, Ted. You don't have to. I'm sorry. You didn't have to make that.
No, it's fine. I mean, I made it.
I'm going to dismount and just knock all these bastards off their mounts.
Yeah, I know. Get out my bow and arrow and start.
What's his movement? Okay, I got it right here.
You got you've got 30, right?
No, I got 60. No, 30. You're right.
Yeah, you've got 30.
All right.
So each square is 10.
Yeah, I moved 20, and I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
There you go.
And then 10 more.
Yeah,
right
you
here.
got 10 more movement. There you go.
Yep.
And you can.
That's just my movement, right?
That's your movement.
Yep. So now that I'm away from anybody, I'm gonna cast Longstrider on my mount.
All right, so I'll give you guidance as a cantrip. But your action for the race itself, your actions are going to be dash, jab, taunt, or trip.
So if I don't do any of that,
yeah. So spell casting is not really going to be allowed in the race.
okay. So that's my entire movement and guidance. So
I'll give you. I mean, guidance is going to. I'll consider that a bonus action.
So
for you. You can get away with that. But
I'll dash then. Can I do that?
Yeah. So that'll be an animal handling check, which you already rolled a 15. So I'll give it to you. You got another 2 squares.
Okay.
Did they have to roll animal handling, or are they proficient in that kind of thing?
They did. They rolled.
Okay. No, I'm good then. Ted just trying to.
All right. With that, it'll be Dieter's turn.
1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to count scoops.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn. All right, I'm going to play the team sport, and before I leave, I'm going to turn to a green guy next to me, and I'm going to try and trip up his mount before I leave. Does that work if he's standing still? Can I trip on this action?
Yeah, you can do it.
All right.
Because, if we're playing theater of the mind, y'all are all taking off at the same time. So basically, as soon as the race starts.
Attack against the green guy.
Gotcha. All right. So it's athletics or acrobatics are you choosing?
It doesn't matter. I'm +5 on both of them.
Okay.
13. Natural 20.
Hey, there you go. So you tripped him.
He should have to wait 2 turns. Because I critted. All right. So I knocked that guy down, and then I will take off with my 4 squares of movement. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, Cal, it's your turn.
I'm going to analyze what Dieter just did and think that was a solid game plan. And so I'm going to turn to the guy to my right, and I'm going to attempt to trip Purple Dude.
Okay.
And so I get to, what do we put? Let's see,
you get to pick athletics or acrobatics.
I'm going to do acrobatics because I'm +1.
You got to beat a 7. That's what he rolled.
I did the opposite of Dieter.
You did not? No success?
I rolled a 1, a crit fail.
Okay. So, you go to seeing Dieter trip the kind of mount on the first attempt. As soon as they take off, you go to do the same and just stick straight into the ground, and the mount rolls on. But you do have movement.
Okay. Well, that's better than I thought it would be with a crit fail. Let's see. I'll take.
But you will have to make an animal handling. No, you don't. I'm sorry. No, you don't. You're good. You got your movement.
So is it kind of like being knocked prone? You got to spend half your movement to get back on your mount?
Yeah, the mount's gone down, so the mount's going to spend half their movement getting up.
40, 50. I think that was right. Let's see, 10, 20.
Yeah, it looks right.
40, 50. Yep. All right.
Gustavo, your turn.
Before I leave, I'm going to make a jab attack against the rider next to me, trying to knock him off his mount.
All right. So maybe just a regular attack roll against his AC.
Am I allowed to rage in this?
You can.
I'd like to rage.
All right, you'll rage. As you go into a rage, again, just as your blood vessels begin to expand, you feel the adrenaline coursing through your veins, the cheer of the crowd, something about the smell, even just kind of the whole, the rainforest climate, the dirt of the Colosseum, all of it seems to be, you've never been here. You don't ever have any remembrance of ever being in this place, yet it all seems so familiar. And as your vision becomes crystallizingly focused in a rage, again, you kind of hear just the faintest, even in the midst of all the roaring crowd, you kind of hear just the.
As I hear that, the hair kind of stands up on my back, and I will take I have the Hellbrig Rage, but that's the same as the quarterstaff.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and use that. 18.
You will hit.
So you got to make a saving throw not to fall off his mount.
Yeah, deck save. Hold on. Who'd you hit?
The red guy.
Red guy. Oh, yeah, he got a 20.
No.
So he will make that save.
It's not going
So I will. That was my.
So I need you to make an animal handling check
Okay.
of an 18.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh.
So your T-Rex, which is a apex predator, does not like being controlled or ridden very well. He doesn't necessarily want to follow your command, so you're only going to get half movement.
Okay.
As you struggle to maintain control and get him going the direction you want him to go.
So I'm just going to go 5, 10. So 25?
I'll round it up to 30.
5, 10, 15. And I'm kind of stuck right here. Because I can't go through anybody,
Well,
right?
you're gonna be right there because it's 10-foot squares.
Oh, 10 foot square. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, I missed that. I said 5 earlier, but it's 10
okay.
foot.
I missed that. All right, that's fine.
So that it is the
T-Rex, right? He gets 5 squares.
He only gets half movement because
he failed his animal check.
Ah,
So you asked what the asterisks were on the skill check.
I figured that's what it was.
Yeah, these are animals that do not wish to be controlled.
oh,
So even to move, you have to make an animal check on those.
Oh,
on
I'm
those
glad I avoided that.
How'd you do that?
I don't know.
But in fairness, the Orange Rider's turn, he did not make his animal check either. So his T-Rex is going to run along the sideline of the crowd, kind of distracted by all the cheering. Next up, we have the green. He's going to have to spend half of his movement just to get up again, or the animal's going to spend half its movement getting up off its feet after being tripped. He will take his 20 feet, and then he's actually going to make a taunt against Dieter.
Not Dieter. He's going to fail the shit out of that.
So I will need you to make an insight check against as intimidation as he begins to threaten you from coming up behind you.
18.
Yeah.
14, you succeed.
Nice.
Number 6. That's the purple one.
Yeah,
Seeing Dieter and Cal both their tactics of tripping a rider right off the start, he's going to turn to Monty and take his quarterstaff, and he's going to make a tripping attack against Monty's mount. That is an 18, and I will need you to make a animal handling against his 18.
What?
19, and he succeeds.
Nice. 1. I like it.
Yeah, you should put
He
four
succeeds.
more teams in here.
Yeah, I burned that. I burned my good score, so now I have to.
Which one am I riding? This one right here, the middle one. Okay, I didn't look it up.
Wait, which one are you on? Yeah, this one right here. It's this one.
Oh yeah.
With that, it is Monty's turn.
All right, I'm going to take. I guess I need to make an animal handling check because I have an asterisk. Hey,
Nice.
so
Hey,
I'm
nice.
gonna move 40 feet. Oh,
So it's 4 squares.
yeah, that's doing it. That's not going to work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'll do another animal handling check to try to dash.
Nice.
19. Nice.
1,
He's gonna run away.
2. I'll hold the fort right in front of this guy.
All right. Hey, this bandit's got a 0, and I don't know why that happened.
Just leave it there.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, J-Mick, I want to ask you a quick question.
Yeah.
The asterisk, is it the asterisk on the DC check or the asterisk on the dinosaur name?
So I added the asterisks on the dinosaur names for ones that Cal could ride.
Okay. Because I was
You
going
know
to
what I'm saying?
say
Those were the
if
ones,
it was
the
name
ones that designated had a longer body or torso that you could actually perhaps mount. The asterisks
Okay.
on the
That's
skill
the
check
reason-
DC are the ones that you have to actually check to move.
Okay, because I was going to say if it was the name, then I didn't make the check, and I needed to go back and make the check for my.
Yeah, no,
previous
you're good.
move. I got
That's
you.
where I made the mistake earlier, saying you did need to make it, but then I said, nope, sorry, I had it
Okay.
wrong. You don't.
I just want to make sure I didn't cheat the system. If I needed
Yeah,
to
no,
make
you're
the
good.
check, I was going to do it.
You're good. All right, so with that, it's Red Dude's turn. Here's what I need to do. I need to condense this. Yeah. There you go. It's 40. And he's going to make a dash and go another 20 up here. And with that, it will be Blue Guy's turn. All right, yeah, Blue Guy's turn. He's going to turn to Ted and make a tripping attack against Ted.
Okay.
Or no, I'm sorry. He's actually going to attack Ted. He's going to take his quarterstaff and try to knock Ted off the mount.
Okay. What's that?
So he's rolling against your AC, which that was terrible. He rolled a 9. I'm assuming your AC is better than 9.
Yeah, it's 4. That's 14.
Yeah. So you'll succeed there, but he will take his movement. And with that, it'll be Ted's turn.
Okay. Let's see. All right. He'll come up. So he has, let's see, 30 feet of movement. So that's 10, 20. He'll take a tripping attack against this guy.
All right.
And that's athletics or what?
Yeah, you get to choose athletics or acrobatics.
All right, cool.
Against his animal handling, he rolled a 15.
All right.
Oh, nice. You tripped him.
And then I'm going to move my extra 10 in front of him. Or
There you
the
go.
remaining 10 in front of him. So,
Yeah. So after he takes a swing at Ted, which Ted definitely avoided, it comes up alongside and trips the mount. The mount goes face down into the ground. With that, it'll be Dieter's turn.
Yep. Okay. Well, first we'll move. What is that? 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. And seeing nothing but open road in front of him, he's going to go ahead and make an animal handling check for the dash.
yeah, get the hell out of here. Yeah.
19.
19, you got it.
And I'll go ahead and draft down here for 2 more spots.
And with that, it'll be Cal's turn.
All right. This purple dude, I'm going to try to jab him and knock him off his mount since I couldn't trip him the first time.
All right.
So let's see. Make attack roll against his AC. Attack roll. Do I just use my normal attack roll?
Yep.
18.
18 will hit. So he's got to make a animal handling. Or no, is it a
Deck save for a jab.
deck save? That's what it was.
Dex
Yeah.
save.
Oh, that is terrible. That was a 6. So he will go off the mount.
Nice.
And the crowd goes
All
wild,
right.
seeing a rider knocked from his mount, goes flying off. Crowd just erupts at the
Nice.
first sign of somebody going off.
All right. And then I'm going to use all 4 feet to kick my Triceratops. And I'm going to use my. I'm going to do my move. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to block him off.
All right, with that, it'll be Estava's turn.
Hey, you're on mute.
I'm gonna make an handle check to see if I can get this guy to move. Oh, there we go.
Nat 20, there you go.
Does that mean I get my dash as well?
No.
No.
So that's 10, 20, 30. 40, 50? Is that right?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to hold my action to see if this guy gets back on his mount. If he does, I'm going to try to knock him off.
Okay. Remind me when we come back around to him. All right, Orange is going to take his animal handling, and he's going to fail that again. And this T-Rex is just riding along the wall, just distracted by all the people. I mean, the people are terrified of the T-Rex coming alongside. It's almost kind of snapping up at them, in fear, but there's an excitement about it as well. And with that, he's actually going to, riding his T-Rex, he's going to begin to taunt at Yastava and try to entice T-Rex versus T-Rex here of calling you back to facing. So it'll be his intimidation versus your insight. You got to beat a 10. So something about him just insulting you just doesn't sit well. You really not a fan of it. So for your next turn, you will actually be at disadvantage on your checks made.
Awesome.
That's going to end poorly for the people behind me.
He's gonna start eating
This
people.
dude actually, he has to make an animal handling check as well, which he did. That's 40. 40, and then he's going to dash as well, trying to make up some ground. He'll make it. He's going to come up along just right behind Yastava. This guy, you tripped him,
Yeah, blue.
or you knocked him off his mount.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was knocked off his mount as well.
He was knocked off, so he's actually got to get back up on his mount. So the rider's going to kind of, he's going to have to get back up on his mount, and he loses his entire turn doing that. So with that, it will be Monty's turn.
All right. Oh. So half movement. 5, 10, 20. And what's the reach on these things? Is it 10 feet, 20 feet? Like if I want to make a jab on this guy in front of me?
Yeah, no, you got to be in a square adjacent to him.
And
For
I
a
can't
jab.
we can't move through squares, and I can't go around this way.
I know the picture's a little weird, so you can go outside of him if you would like to.
Actually, what I'm
And you can go adjacent, so you can go from like this square through to this square
okay.
at an angle.
Actually, I'm just going to taunt whatever this guy is, green maybe.
Okay. So your intimidation versus his insight. Jeez, I'm rolling terribly. That was a 5.
Well, I'm -1, so let's see. Hey.
Hey, you still got him. So he's at disadvantage on his next turn. On his skill checks. And with that, it'll be Red's turn. He's going to take his 40. And he's going to attempt to trip Monty. And that's a 9 versus your animal handling.
Shit.
Oh,
You were tripped. With that, he comes up, kind of sweeps the leg on your dinosaur, and it goes down, so you'll be at half movement on next turn. And with that, blue guy is up.
Hey,
Was
this
he
is
tripped or
locked
knocked
in.
off?
He's knocked off. If he
He's
gets back,
knocked off.
if he gets back up, I'll get attacking on him.
Yeah. So
So
yeah,
I
and
thought he
that's
had a trip attack made on him.
Yeah, no, I tripped him.
Yeah, so
He
the
tripped him.
dinosaur's on the ground.
okay. Dinosaurs. So he's got half movement. That's what I was trying to. It was the other guy that was knocked off. Purple was
okay.
knocked off.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
he lost his
I was
turn.
holding
getting
my
back up.
action. I was holding my action until he makes his movement.
Right.
Yeah.
So I tripped him, and he's holding action. So
So if he makes a movement, I want to try to knock him off his mount.
yeah. Which he will attempt to make his movement. So you get your attack.
Okay. I was under the impression he was.
And you know what? I think you might be right. I think I might have had it backwards. I think he was knocked off. Purple was half movement tripped.
Either
No, purple I knocked
Brock
off.
did the trip attack.
on the board.
Okay, so you knocked. All right. Okay.
Yeah, that was my mistake. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Either way, I'm gonna. Try
This guy back here,
You knocked him off.
Right.
Okay.
I jabbed him against his AC.
Either way,
his
you're
AC.
taking an attack on this guy on blue.
I am.
Yeah.
Nice.
23 will hit. So he's got to make a dex save of 7. Plus that's. He actually makes a save to stay on.
Nice.
But he's at half speed.
With nowhere to go.
So he'll have to actually go back and sort of. Yeah, he's gonna almost have to backtrack and go take the outside wing here.
It's like checkers. I love it.
And with that, after getting he did get hit solid by Yastava. Knocked the wind out of him, but he did manage to maintain control. He's going to return the favor by taking a jab attack at Yastava.
All right.
That is a 14 to hit,
14 misses.
and so he'll miss there. And with that, it will be Ted's turn.
Ted's gone. Are we free to move? Well, we got mounts. We can move between here and here, right?
Yeah, that's going to be too tight a space between the cage and Dieter. You can go around him up on the north side. But
Yeah. What's it
I will say y'all have a commanding lead right now, it seems.
1, 2, 3, and dash. 1, 2, 3.
You got to roll animal handling to dash.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'll do that.
Yeah, you succeeded. So,
Yeah, that's +5.
all right, with that, it'll be Dieter's turn.
Yep. 40 squares. We're just neck and neck. And I will also dash.
There you go.
16 wins. 2 more. I'm gonna cut you off again.
Yeah, I already cut you off. We need to figure that out.
With that, it'll be Cal's turn.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then why not? I'll try to dash as well. He's got a good feel for the Triceratops. Animal handling +1, 18 +1, 19.
Nice.
19, so you got
There
it.
you go.
How's he
All
get
right.
2.5 squares?
And it's going to be 3 squares. We'll round up.
All right, so 1, 2, 3. The two outlanders neck and neck.
Yeah, we got the podium right there, boys. 1, 2, 3.
There you go. Yastava's up.
I
I'm gonna take a free action, and I'm gonna look at Dieter and say, "Friend, where is the bear on the T-Rex?"
Back here doing what I want to do.
I think he went backwards.
I am going to the blue guy. I'm going to make another jab attack against him.
Nice.
I believe if I remember, you were at disadvantage from the taunt.
Yes.
All right.
Oh.
An 8 will miss there.
Well, I am going to attempt to move my dinosaur.
And I need an animal handling at disadvantage.
Oh,
Am I at disadvantage on both of them?
Yeah, for your whole turn, you're at disadvantage.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, and there goes a crit.
17. He almost got it on disadvantage.
So half movement, and
Yeah,
that's
half movement.
30.
Yeah, 30. We'll round up.
Whoa, where's that Beastmaster Ranger when you need one, huh?
Right?
yeah, really.
Yeah, like this one time, like.
Just one time.
How about that? It's Orange's turn, who has yet to make a successful animal handling check on his T-Rex. And will fail again. And
Yes.
still just kind of rides the outline here of the Coliseum, just still distracted by all the people and just kind of snapping at him. But he gets close enough to Monty that he's going to take an attack on Monty. And that's a nat 1. Orange is struggling. Orange is just, everybody's kind of pointing and laughing as his T-Rex is just out of control. He's barely hanging on, taking wild swings with the staff, and just not really, he's become an amusing spectacle. He's the meme of the day. Green guy, what was he? Was he taunted?
He was taunted, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's taunted. So he's got to make his animal handling to even move. So he's at disadvantage, but he still makes it. He's going to try to take the inside of Yastava, and he's going to dash at disadvantage. That'll be a fail. So he does not get his dash.
It's a bad place to be, green.
Yeah, right next to the raging bugbear on the T-Rex.
I'm not raging anymore. I haven't made an attack, successful attack.
Yeah, but they made attacks on you too, didn't they?
Oh, they did. Well, a taunt, is that considered an attack?
But I thought the blue guy even made an attack on you.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he tried to jab you. Yeah.
Yeah, he tried to jab you.
Yeah, that's right.
Purple will be up. Gonna go 50. And he's gonna dash, try to make up for some lost ground, but he fails, so that's his turn. And with that, it'll be Monty's turn.
All right. Oh, fuck. I got to make it happen.
No, this is the only. I just want to take a moment here, guys, because this will be the only time in the entire campaign that the monk is in the back.
Yeah, right. In a movement category.
In a movement category, the monk is in the back.
Well, I failed that, so I'm at half of a half. So.
Well, you got 20.
Oh no, I was just at disadvantage. That's right. Oh, wait, I thought I was already slowed or something. What's the slow?
You just had disadvantage.
Oh, you're right. You were tripped. Yeah, you were tripped. So you got half movement.
Yeah, so I'm half of half. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
I
damn.
get
Yeah, you're getting one square.
And I'm just going to try to jab red guy.
All right, make an attack.
Crit.
Nice.
Oh, crit.
Oh, it's a 7 because I'm at disadvantage. Unless that's
No, you're not at disadvantage.
No, yeah, I was right. I was slowed.
You were just you were tripped, so your mount went down. You were at half movement. You're not at disadvantage, so that's a crit. He's not even making a save. He is off. As you get back up on your mount, you catch up to the guy in red and just straight take the quarterstaff you're pretty familiar with and just sock this dude clear off. Like, it's not even like he got hit and fell off the mount, like just clearly taken off as the crowd erupts at the blow struck there. With that, it's his turn, and so he will lose his entire turn just trying to kind of shake off the blow he just got, kind of rattle his head, get his dinosaur under control, and climb back on. But he did lose his turn. And with that, it will be Blue's turn. And he's going to take his 30.
Yep. You my boy, Blue.
And he's going to try to trip Gustava.
At this point, guys, I think we can call the podium right here. 1, 2, 3.
Y'all are up there.
Because they keep doing stuff other than
But-
that.
Yeah.
What do I need to do?
You got to beat an 18 animal handling.
Oh, that's not going to work.
But you're no longer at disadvantage anymore, so.
Well,
But yeah, so you are tripped though. So your next turn you'll be at half movement.
oh, perfect.
And with that, it's Ted's turn.
1. Oh shit, lost my. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a dash. I need animal handling.
Yeah, but it's only 5 squares.
Sorry, I'll back it up.
13, so you got that.
Did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. You said 5 squares?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll be up here.
Well, you were here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's just 1, 2.
That's 4 where you're at right now.
Well, that's 3 where he's at right now. That's
Sorry.
4.
yeah.
One more?
Because you can go adjacent.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, you can go diagonal.
I'm having
Yeah.
trouble
So that'll
seeing.
be-
I'm having trouble seeing the lines.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
kind of blend in with that sand, that lighter part of the sand.
Okay. Yeah, that's where I'll end up. I mean, if
All
that
right,
if that's
Dieter's turn.
I'll take my 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And keep the streak rolling. Oh no, there's a fail. 8 animal handling, so that's my turn.
All right. And with that, it'll be Cal's turn.
All right, now I'll take my 5. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm gonna try to dash as well. Let's see here. Plus 1, 2, 13. So 14. I don't think that did it. Let me see here. Oh
14 ties it.
Got it.
no, I tied it.
Nice.
All right,
You get
sweet.
3 more squares, sir. You're in the lead.
3 more. So 1.
I forgot what y'all's team name was. What was
3.
oh god, what was it?
I don't know if we had one.
it? Yeah, Puck. Yeah, he had already signed up a team and he gave y'all a name. Forgot what it was though.
Oh, well,
Oh, the Blade Fangs. That's what it was.
oh yeah, he gave us one. That's right.
Yeah, he gave y'all the Blade Fangs. The crowd is beginning to cheer y'all's name as 3 of you kind of have taken a commanding lead from the rest of the group here. With that, it will be Estava's turn. You are at half movement because you were tripped on the last turn.
Yeah, my dinosaur is kind of stumbling, but it doesn't stop me from swinging at Blue.
Gotcha. And that'll be a hit.
Nice. Remember,
Does it
just
make
like
a
a
dex
wrecking
save?
ball.
He gets absolutely smashed, but he does make the animal handling check to stay on top.
Good night. All right. These
Well,
guys
so
are-
the blue guy, because what it is when you get hit, the DC's against your animal handling skill check DC to stay on.
okay.
So that guy in the blue, he's got a low threshold of a DC to maintain
Gotcha.
riding.
I thought, okay.
You know
I
what I'm
thought it
saying?
was,
That's what yeah.
I was mistaken on that. So I'm going to use half my movement and take an animal handling check to see if I can move my dinosaur. I cannot.
Nope. That's a nope.
But I'm at half movement. Halved. So what is that? That's 50.
You got a square. Especially since that was a crit fail there.
Yeah.
All right, next up we got Orange, who's yet to make a single successful check. And again failed.
He's got to go backwards now, right?
He is
somehow
absolutely-
caught up with Monty though.
Yeah.
he is struggling to do anything there. He's going to take the dash though, and fail again. So he does nothing. That T-Rex is just about to break loose and just run into the crowd.
Oh, that'd be great.
Green's turn.
Yeah. Looks good on us. I
He's
mean,
got to make a check. Oh, that's success. He's going to take his 4. And then he's going to dash after you guys, and that's a success. And then purple in the back. Purple is Triceratops. He's going to get his 5.
Uh-oh.
And then he's going to dash for a 20. That'll make it. And with that, it is Monty's turn.
All right. $13. Oh, yeah, I made it.
There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna try to jab this guy, blue guy.
All right.
17.
17 will hit. And he fell.
Yeah.
Being absolutely obliterated by the barbarians hit in front of him, kind of caught off balance. You come right up behind him, give him a good jab with the quarterstaff as he's off balance, and just throw him from his mount. He will lose his next turn. He has to get back on.
nice.
With that, it is the red guy's turn. Yeah, this dude's way in the back. This guy's had a rough go of it, guys. He will take his 4 and let's see. He is going to make a taunt against Dieter.
Not Dieter.
So it's
I don't think I can hear him.
No.
yeah. So you see the black lines that separated into squares. As long as you are within one square, one section away from him, he can make a taunt against you. So if you were in number 4, if you were in the 4 square down here, you would not be able to.
I got
But
you.
it's his intimidation versus your insight. He rolled a 15.
You rolled a what?
15.
Doesn't matter. I rolled a 2. So,
All right. So in your next turn, you're at disadvantage on all checks.
all right.
And with that, it will be blue guy's turn, who lost his turn. So he is recovering from the blows, a little bit bloodied. He's definitely felt the effects of 2 hits back to back, and is looking a little disheveled there as he climbs back up on his mount. And with that, it'll be Ted's turn.
Okay, so what was the entry fee for this? Did we pay for this or?
No,
You'll struck a deal with Pak
Okay.
Po,
Okay. Well,
or whatever his name is.
this is
Pak Mark Po.
yeah. This is let's see. It's gonna
But
be.
y'all do have some wagers with Wakanga going on this whole event.
Yeah.
Not just the dino racing, but the whole tournament.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. That's not it. Just trying to find the damn. Either way, I want to telepathically speak to Green Guy. I can do that in 30 feet.
Yeah.
And tell him if he can slow his roll, and tell Purple to slow his roll too. They got 1 gold apiece.
Make a persuasion check.
right. Let me get it back here. Probably not that good.
Well, he rolled a 17 on insight, so
No.
okay, he is not convinced. You gave your best effort. He's almost as much as you tried to persuade him. He's never had a voice telepathically speak in his head before, and so he's almost more just like didn't even pay attention necessarily to what you said, other than just kind of like, oh shit, have I taken too many blows to the head? I think I'm hearing things. So it was an unsuccessful attempt there.
That's all right. That's all right. I'm just gonna do the dash thing again. 1, 2.
I would say you can get your movement, but since I allowed a persuasion roll against him, and that will be your action.
Okay. That's
So
actually
kind of,
okay. So let me
I would
just.
consider that a modified taunt. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of a persuasion versus his insight.
Yeah, it's kind of okay. Whatever you want to do. So that's 30 right there.
Well, what? You're an Allosaurus. You get 50, right?
No.
No, he's not an Allosaurus.
Oh.
He's the Dimetrodon.
Oh, so he gets 4. You get 4 squares.
3.
That's 40, 60.
30,
no,
50.
30, 50.
One down. Dimetrodon.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at the
Or
other one.
Dimetrodon. Whatever it is.
Tramadon.
I just didn't think.
Tramadon.
I didn't think.
Ramadan?
Tramadol.
Yeah. Well,
Tramadol.
The dog.
yeah. I'll leave them right there then. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you move your 30?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. All right, Dieter, it's your turn, but you're at disadvantage on any checks made.
All right, there's my movement, and oh, that was a crit. Oh, and a 14 plus 1, 15 for the dash.
Hey, you made it.
2 more. 1, 2.
All right, and with that, it'll be Cal's turn.
Go Cal.
I'm gonna, I guess, just try to get to the finish line. Take 1, 2, and 3.
The most unlikely rider of them all.
I agree.
10, 15. Oh wait, hold on.
10 squares. Yeah, so that was 30.
Sorry, 5. So, yeah, how many did I move already? 5, 10.
3.
3. I meant to do 5. Yeah, I'm used to the 5.
Yeah, I know.
All right, and then I'll try the dash. I guess +1. 15 plus 1, 16.
That makes it. So you got 3 more?
I don't even remember. Let's see. Oh, it's a 14. Yeah, 14. Yay! All right. 1, 2, 3.
And with that, it will be Estava's turn.
All right. I'm going to do an animal handling first. So, 50. Can I go 30?
Yeah.
Rounding up.
Yeah, we're rounding up.
With my extended reach, would you allow me to reach the green guy with an attack?
You know what? That's fair. You do have extended reach.
Get over here.
I'd like to try to trip the green guy.
Okay.
So that's athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll take athletics.
He got a 15.
I got a 15.
All right, so you got it. So he is tripped.
Ugh.
And back to Orange Dude, who has yet to make a single success. Hey, he finally made one.
Oh no!
Coming out hard.
He's back on track.
30.
We'll look back at Monty.
And you know what? He's going to double down. The first time he's finally got it under control. He's feeling good, and he failed. But that it is Green Guy's turn, and so he's at half movement. He's still down with the check anyways, though. Oh, he failed his check, so he's only getting half of half. He's getting one square there. And then he will take his dash, though, again. And he failed it, so nothing. Purple's turn.
I'm laughing at him.
He's just really stumbling and kind of wobbly, getting back up. He's been knocked down quite a bit. Purple's gonna dash. He failed. Daggone, 3 failed dashes. And with that, it's Monty's turn.
Come on, Monty.
Yeah, right.
These dinosaur guys are struggling, man.
Yeah, they're in trouble.
Get my movement.
Born a rebel.
10, 20, 30, 40. I'm going to try to trip Gustavo. I'm not going to move anywhere.
All right, red guy's turn. He's in close. He's got 40, 10, 20, 30, 40. He's going to try to trip Gustavo. That was that's a 9.
What do I have
Versus
to
your
roll?
animal handling.
Oh,
So you were tripped.
yeah. It's not my game, guys.
T-Rex is a little bit top heavy there. He's easy to get catch off balance there.
He just can't catch
Blue's
himself. He's got these tiny hands. He can't
He struggles with it.
he can't put a hand down and stand up.
30. He made his dash. And with that, it'll be Ted's turn.
Yeah, dash again. That was 6 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right
Animal
there.
handling.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you got it. With that, it is Dietrich's turn.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 18 for 3 more or 2 more. 1, 2. I'm tied with Cal. We're neck and neck.
Well, it is now Cal's turn.
I was going to say, yeah, I'm going to turn behind him, so he wins.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll try to dash again. Nope. 3 + 1, 4.
Uh-oh.
That'll be it for you there. Gustavo, you were at half movement.
I kicked him, and I think he got tired of getting kicked by 4 legs.
You got confused by all 4 of them. Like, wait, hold on, what is happening?
He's trying to
It's
run
just a
on
two.
top of the mount.
The blue guy that tripped me,
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt to trip him
Okay.
because is the animal handling for this, or is it?
So it's your athletics or acrobatics against his animal handling, and I'll tell you, he rolled a 20.
Yeah. As my mount gets up and I take a swing at him, and his mount like steps over my quarterstaff,
Mm-hmm.
I will just free action tell him, I better not see you after this.
That sounds like intimidation right there.
I mean, that's accurate.
So animal handling to actually move this guy.
Yep. I was hoping more of you were going to pick T-Rexes and Allosauruses and stuff to make that an interesting deal.
So half movement, half.
Yep.
We'll go 1.
You go 1. With that, it is orange guy's turn, who's only made one successful check. And he failed again. 1, 2. He goes back towards the stands. He's out of control. He's raging at the people. But he will attempt to dash, try to regain control, and he fails again. Nothing.
Jesus, what dice are you using?
I'm using the D20. It's just every time I roll for that guy, it's terrible. I'm rolling like
If you make
3s
it
and
to the
4s
fight
for him.
tonight, I want you to use that D20.
Yeah.
Every single, it's the same D20 for all of them, but it's just that particular guy. Every time it's like 3s, 4s, and 5s. And he's got to get the highest DC check, 18.
Yeah.
All right, green guy. So he's getting his 40. He's going to dash. Oh, nat 20. He's coming up on Ted, trying to gain some ground.
Bring it, son. Dude.
Purple's the Triceratops. Ah. He's getting to here, and he's going to taunt Dieter. Intimidation versus insight.
Wait.
He rolled a 7.
14.
Yeah, you beat it.
All right.
No effect on you there. And with that, it'll be Monty's turn.
All right. Son of a bitch. And 20. My only hope now is to play some defense. So I'm not worried about that guy who hadn't made a successful check hardly. I'm going to try to trip.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to jab this guy.
Okay. So it's attack 14. Will hit. So he's got to make an animal handling. But he saves on the animal handling to stay on top. That it'll be red guy. You've kind of boxed him in. Tries to take the outside of you, get in front of you, and then he's actually going to try to attempt to. He's going to try to jab you. That is a 18 to hit. Against your AC.
Against the either one of them AC.
So he hits you, but you have to make an animal handling check to stay on top of your mount. So you got to beat your 12. You stay on top. And with that, it'll be blue guy's turn. 30. He's going to try to dash. Nat 1. Nothing. And with that, it'll be Ted's turn.
Ted's rolling. Let's see. I'll move 3. Like, what is it? Yeah. 1, 2. 3, and animal handling for dash.
Yeah, you got that easy.
All right. Go 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Yeah.
You got 2, so back 1.
There you go. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That it is Dietrich's turn.
Yes, sir. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the dash. Oh, nat 1.
And Cal's turn.
I'm going to catch up with him for a minute.
I might win the race right here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh! Well, I'm going to try to dash.
For that win.
Plus 1.
Level 3.
17 plus 1, 18.
Nice. Cal crosses the finish
1,
line.
2, 3.
Are we doing 1 lap or 3, Jamie?
Just 1 lap. We're already going longer than I thought we were going.
Oh, man, I want to come up behind the monk and say, why are you so slow?
I say you should keep running and see if you can lap him, though.
Yeah, no, we're definitely only doing 1 lap because this is going longer than I thought. Because I do want to get to the final fight.
So we're gonna say, is he just out of the turn order, or does he still get to go?
No, yeah, he'll be out of the turn order.
Okay.
There will be rewards for this stuff.
I
That
was
will be
planning on
divvied out
turning
later.
around and taunting people before I cross the finish line, but okay.
All right, with that, it is Gustavo's turn.
Animal handling.
9.
So half movement.
In fairness, though, I did whatever dinosaur each of you chose, they got the same counterpart. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To make it fair, so that way they didn't have an advantage.
I do appreciate that.
He's way back there with it.
Well, that's like the orange guy. He's only made one successful check.
Yeah.
I'll get behind the blue guy, and I will attempt to trip him.
All right.
I cannot trip anybody.
Damn.
Nat 1, you got him.
Hey, all right.
So you tripped the mount. Yeah, he goes down hard, face first into the dirt. And with that, it'll be Orange's turn. See if he can make a successful check for once. No! As he continues to ride the rails, the T-Rex just snapping at people, the rider becoming the laughing stock of freaking Port Iron Zaru.
And yet he's ahead of the monk.
But he will take a dash action, and he made the check. So he will regain control and take his dash action.
Damn.
That T-Rex, once he kind of turns the head away from the people, the T-Rex just takes off in a flurry, man, just moving
Someone
forward.
needs to start dashing.
With that, it'll be Green Guy's turn. He's got to make a check. Oh, he failed his check, half movement. 1, 2. But he will try to dash. He'll make that one.
Uh-oh.
His other 2 as he approaches up on Ted. Keeps trying to close the gap. Purple the Triceratops. Takes the outside and will attempt to dash. He'll make that. Another 3. He overtakes Ted. And with that, it'll be Monty's turn.
You're right. Don't make that. 1, 2. I might as well dash because I'm not too worried about that guy back there. Nope.
Nope.
Stay right there.
With that, it'll be the red guy's turn. He's got his 40, 10, 20, 30, 40. He's going to attempt to dash.
Oh man, I was thinking that was the guy that hadn't made any of his checks. It's not a
No, it was the orange guy. He finally made one and
He made
took
one
off.
and he moved it.
Yeah, but he failed his, so he misses. And with that, it'll be blue guy's turn. He's half movement, so he's got to get back up. The mount regains, gets back on its feet. And he will take his half movement there. And he's going to attempt to dash as well. So he'll make that and get his other 2. And with that, it'll be Ted's turn.
Yep, Ted's running or rolling. 1. I keep forgetting. 2, 3. Animal handling.
Oh, easily.
There you go.
If anybody should have been on the T-Rex, it should have been Ted.
I know.
With that +5 animal handling.
Yeah, and I'm blessed. So
No,
I'm guidance.
I think it's only like for a minute though.
Dieter,
Well, I mean, how long is this
It'll be
race
your turn.
actually taking?
Oh, that's weird. It won't let me take control.
really?
Yeah, like I've got it on the pointer. Hold on, let me draw a circle.
It's moving.
Well, that was me.
Oh, okay.
All right, hold on. I got select. Oh, that's weird. Oh,
You got Ted?
there. 2,
Okay.
3,
I think I was in the way.
4.
That was weird.
That was weird. Animal handling to dash. Natural 20. Which one am I? Anki? 2 more? Oh, so close.
Man. So close. All right, Yastava.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and make a animal handling.
20.
So 1, 2, 3, 4,
Bucket.
5. We'll make another animal handling.
Oh,
Whoa.
Oh,
So
so
close.
close.
Nothing.
That'll be Orange. He'll make his animal handling, and he failed. So he's going to go charging off again towards the crowd. He's going to take his animal handling again. Try to regain composure. Nope, nothing. Green's turn. He's got to make his check, which he fails his and only gets 2 spaces. And with that, he's going to try to dash just to catch Ted. He makes that, so he gets 2 more. They're falling behind and feeling the pressure here. Purple's the Triceratops. He's going to take his 50. He's going to try to cut in front of Ted, and he's going to try to trip Ted. He's going to do an acrobatics for a 13. You got to make an animal handling to beat 13.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Got him.
He does not trip you at all. Very dexterous with your controlling your animal. With that, it'll be Monty's turn.
That's what the druids do.
You're like the Dino Whisperer over here.
He'll say it. And he'll say
He'll
say it in Dieter's accent.
And I'm stuck.
All right, Red's turn. And Close going for. He gets up here behind Yastava. He's going to taunt Yastava. Intimidation versus insight. That's a 14. Oh, you passed.
Is this blue again?
And it's blue again. Now it's his turn. Which he'll take his 10, 20, 30. And he's going to dash for another 20. And with that, it's Ted's turn.
Ted, you're up.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you got it.
Check it. Let's go around. Purple. 1, 2, 3.
He'll take an attack of opportunity. No, I'm just kidding.
Can you do that?
No, I was joking.
Only in square 4.
13 for
You didn't know the rules.
Y'all didn't
13.
read the full disclosure here of what's going on.
13
Nice.
is a success, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. All right.
And Dieter's turn.
Dieter will see Ted make his way next to him and turn around back at the purple guy. I will, I guess, try and taunt him.
Intimidation.
Oh, natural 20, sir.
Oh, he got a 15. Oh,
Nice.
For a 19.
Very, very, very nice.
I will say, your dinosaur is very ugly. Then I will turn and cross the finish line.
As you say that, taunting the finish line with a nat 20, he's gonna get very, very depressed, and so he's got disadvantage on his next turn. But he just feels a loss of hope of even trying at this moment, as he sees 2 of you have already finished, and the third is about to finish, and he'll lose a square of movement for the nat 20.
Nice.
Yastava.
All right. I'm going to animal handling and fail.
Yep.
So
At this point, the two T-Rexes are about to break out in a full-on fight.
that's 5. So I'll go 5. What is it? 50. So 3.
You got 3. Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Dash around him. We need the points.
No, I want to hit him.
As I said, blue guy. I will say, blue guy has taken a beating this game.
He's made every save. I think
he keeps making the save to stay on top, but he has taken a beating, man. He is bloodied. If this were a fight, he would barely be standing.
I'm definitely going to take a swing, try to knock him off his mount.
You've literally been doing that the whole race.
Oh,
Nat 20.
The crit. Yep.
Nat 20, he doesn't even make the save. He gets, you come up beside and just broad swipe across him with that quarterstaff. Your big size against this dude, you knock him straight into the cage that is next to him. Make a perception check.
Perception?
He's dead.
Yep.
He's about to be eaten.
Oh, never mind. You were so excited about just that. The crowd roars. You're cheering. You hated that guy. And so the hit just makes you feel great. You don't even pay attention to where
I'm just going to look at him and I told you should have stayed back in square 2.
So, yeah, he is knocked off of his mount. He will lose a turn on his next turn.
I'm this close to dismounting on top of him.
With that, it is T-Rex's turn. And he fails his check as he goes tearing off towards the crowd.
How does that even work? Jesus Christ.
And he'll make another, just try to regain control for a dash, and that's a no. He fails. He moves nowhere. Green's turn. He's got to make his check, which he does. And I'll try to dash. Oh, 19. That's easy. That's 2. Purple guy, he's at disadvantage. And he loses a square because he was so taunted. 3, 4.
Uh-oh.
But he's going to take the dash.
Oh, no!
Make it.
Disadvantage.
Oh, he failed it. He rolled a 4. He failed. No movement.
Nice.
You're
Watch his
welcome
turn.
there, Ted.
1, 2, and 3.
I thought he was going to get the 3 spot, man.
1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, 3. We got the podium, baby.
4. Hi. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Solid.
Red guy's turn. Gonna get his 4.
Well, I moved my guy way too far. That was only 2 squares for me. 1, 2.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I went 40 and then I went another 40 instead of 60.
All right. Red guy, after seeing his friend get just obliterated from his mount, he's gonna pull up beside you, and he's not happy with you for treating his friend in such a way. He's gonna try to taunt you, Yastava. That is an 18 for intimidation.
Oh, no.
Is this animal handling?
Insight.
Inside.
Insight.
So you are now disadvantaged on your checks on your next turn.
So you ain't going nowhere.
He's not either.
That's right.
Blue guy lost his turn as he just begins to regain consciousness here and try to get back on his mount, but he loses a turn. And with that, Ted, I assume you crossed the finish line?
Yes, sir.
No,
the
taunt
3
somebody
spot.
first. You don't want to taunt anybody first?
Yeah, I could, but I'm not.
Ted said winning is taunting enough.
That's not.
Dieter's already crossed. So, Yastava, your turn.
Red guy insulted me, so I'm going to hit him.
At disadvantage.
Oh,
19 still hits though.
Oh, that would have been awesome if it was another crit.
Red, let's see. Oh, he tied it. He stays on, barely on. I mean, you catch him broadside. I mean, he's sideways on the back of his mount, hanging on to a strap, but he manages to kind of recover and pull himself back up.
Oh, Ted's just scratching like his mount's like.
All right, so I'm gonna. Can I try to stand up and move?
Yeah, you haven't been tripped. You can still move. You're just at disadvantage on your check.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna hit him and try to move. No. Oh,
That's the good thing though about that. Even at half movement, you're still moving 3 squares, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's only 10 behind average, really.
You can move one more because you can take that diagonal.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, and then 3.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Orange guy again. Fails his check. Stays along the Coliseum wall.
He's still going to beat Monty, though.
Yeah.
He's going to try to regain control again and fails again. No movement.
Monty's thinking about dismounting right now because I can finish on my feet. If we just
Green will go. He gets his 4.
Start running.
And he'll dash for the finish line. With an 18, he gets right to the edge.
Oh,
Purple's turn. Purple's riding Triceratops, so purple will finish up in the 4 spot. And with that, it's Monty's turn.
Nope. 1, 2. I'm going to jab whatever his color is, blue or purple.
All right, hit him.
He's had a bad day.
Oh,
Hey, you missed. He's just getting on the top of his mount when you take a swing, and he's so exhausted, he kind of just collapses on top of his mount, and you just kind of clear right over him. You were expecting him to, sit up tall, and he didn't. He just kind of leaned over limp, and you missed him there. That'll be red guy's turn. He's got 10, 20. He's going to take the outside, come up next to Yastava. He's going to look at you again, but he's going to dash instead. Oh, and he makes it. So he gets 2 more. And with that, it'll be blue guy's turn. He has finally got back on top of his mount. Makes his check. He'll move around the outside. And he's going to dash. And he does not go anywhere. Gustava's turn.
You and purple. You and orange.
Dude, as I pass red, I will tell him if he beats me to the finish line, the last thing he does.
Make intimidation.
Intimidation.
Oh, y'all tied. He saves. He's definitely afraid. You can see the little bit of shaking, but doesn't deter him.
I can't move anymore.
Okay.
It's gonna be
Orange
that
again. Hey, he made a save. For the first time, he regains control. And that T-Rex just comes on a mad dash coming through. And he's going to try to keep it. Oh, he missed it by 1. He stays there. He almost got his dash too. Green will finish up. Purple's out, so it'll be Monty's turn.
all right.
I don't know if they have a chance to win, even if y'all come in the bottom
I made it.
2.
1, 2, 3, 4. Boy, should I do it? I'll try it. Hey,
Hey.
1, 2.
Yeah, we'll leave them the bottom 3. If we take the top 3 and they take the bottom 3, that's huge.
Well, if that happens,
don't.
yeah, no, you'll still win. Y'all have already won, I think. Yeah, even if they get the next 3, y'all still win.
Well, I want to finish it for Flavor Town, though.
All right. Red will get his turn, his movement. He looks at Gustavo as he passes, kind of you see the little bit of fear in his eyes, but he presses on. Nat 20 gets his other movement.
I already told him what's going to happen.
Blue's turn. He's gonna try to dash. Makes it. He's gonna steer clear of Monty though. He's gonna try to take the wide route out. He's been hit enough. He's trying to keep distance between him and y'all. With that, it's Gustavo's turn.
I'm trying to catch up with this guy.
Nope.
How are you so bad at that? I mean, +1.
He's got to get an 18.
Rolling like shit.
He's only got.
I guess I'm going to go animal handling again.
Oh, by 1.
Oh,
That it's Orange Guy's turn. The other T-Rex, and he fails his.
Should have tripped him.
He gets to there, but he's going to try to regain control. And failed. Goes nowhere. Monty's turn.
That's my guy.
hey, there we go.
Yeah.
Made it. 1, 2,
Orange is my guy. I'm gonna.
4. I'm gonna jab this guy.
All right.
20.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Yes,
hit him. He still makes his check, though. So you catch him good, solid. He falls to the side, but still manages to hang on.
Tripping's the way to
With
go.
that,
For sure.
it's his turn. He will regain his footing. And he's going to take the outside. He's going to move 20, and then he's going to try to trip you for a 9 to hit. I'm assuming that misses.
Yeah, that misses.
All right, but he's going to take the rest of his movement. That'll be Blue Guy's turn. He gets his 3. He'll try to dash, which he fails. Wow. And Gustavo's turn.
Oh. It's become a struggle bus for me. So 1, 2, and then 3. Is Red roll? What's he riding?
He's riding the Ankylosaurus.
So he's not making rolls to ride. Hold on a second, I lost J-Mick.
He is not making rolls to ride.
I'm sorry, it just froze up on me. All right, what'd you say?
Me too. I'm gonna go and make another animal handling.
All right.
I gotta win one of them, right? Nope, I don't.
I mean, you got like a 20% chance. So.
Then it's Orange Guy's turn. He made it.
Oh, don't lose to the other T-Rex.
Yeah.
We just got to have the T-Rex battle.
Oh, we're about to.
He's going to come up right behind you, and he's going to make a jab attack at you.
No.
And that is a 21 to hit.
Oh, it hits.
All right, so now you got to make an animal handling check to stay on your mount.
Okay.
Good. How about a crit there?
You finally make it.
Hey, that was one of the 4 rolls that would have succeeded.
That's a fact.
You finally made it. But that it is Monty's turn.
I
We may kill all these people at the end of this.
So you might meet them in a back alley later on.
And we'll rough them up for you. Feed them a good berry and walk out.
I can't make it even if I dash. I'm gonna try to jab this guy, jab Red.
All right. Roll to attack.
You gotta trip him.
16 will hit. Nat 20.
Oh,
He maintains.
good try.
And with that, he'll take his 4. and he will cross the finish line.
Oh.
And blue guy's turn. Still keeping a wide berth of Yastava. He remembers the blows he's taken this match. He'll get to there, and it'll be Yastava's turn.
Oh, there
Hey,
it
made
is.
He made it.
That succeeds, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Take off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, go for the win.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Other T-Rex's turn. He fails that. Goes charging off again towards the crowd. Oops. He'll try to make his regain control. Nope, nothing. And Monty's turn.
yep. And I guess I'll try to dash. Made it.
Hey, you made it.
I'm going to look back at Yastava and say, smile, breathe, and go slowly.
That blue's turn. He's going to take 1, 2, 3. He's going to try to dash. Nat 1.
Nice.
And with that, it'll be Yastava's turn.
Yeah. Where you going?
You got it, buddy.
Nowhere.
Well, he's got it either way. Even if he
I
makes
said
it.
you hit him just for
Oh,
one last time.
100%. I'm going to hit this guy. I'm going to try to knock him off his mount.
Oh.
A 13 hits.
Oh, yay. Fail that save.
He fails the save. He gets knocked off his mount. This guy has taken such a beating in this entire race. He gets knocked off his mount, and you get the impression this guy's not getting back up to get on his mount.
Yeah. He's leaving the playground.
He looks up
Yeah,
and
he
sees
just-
7 people already crossed the finish line.
He's just giving up at this point.
Yeah, I'll just look back at him and be like, this is not the only thing you're not going to finish, and I'm going to cross the finish line. But
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
need to
actually
roll animal handling.
I'm marking blue down as a not finished.
The DNF.
DNF. Yeah.
The old DNF.
Yeah, he did not finish. So that y'all won the dinosaur race. Crowd erupts cheering for you guys. They're chanting your name. Something about this race, though, inspired something in Cal. Just having a companion, kind of bonding with an animal there, got his gears of a mind turning about creating a companion and possible contraptions that he could conjure, and Cal will advance to level 3.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey.
So if you would like to roll a hit dice,
Sure.
Oh. Wait, he's going to level 3?
he's going to level 3.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Does that mean he can infuse some weapons for us?
Means he can do quite a few different cool things.
I know level 3 is like the magic stepping stone here.
I know. Pretty much for most of you, level 3 is where it really branches out.
Hey, I will take that for $1.
Dieter, also feeling kind of just inspired by the chants of the crowd, you will get a D10 inspiration dice.
Nice.
And Ted, also feeling inspired by the chanting of the crowd and finishing in the top 3 there, will get a D8 inspiration dice.
What?
D8. I got it. I'll take whatever I can get.
With that, y'all do get a chance to sort of rest. I'll grant you a short rest for anybody who, honestly, nobody used abilities, but do you get a rage back on a short rest?
I do not.
Okay.
Hold on.
Well, then we'll move right on, shall we?
Yeah, so it's 11:40. I got. Do y'all want to go into the final battle or not?
Yeah, I want level 3.
I 100% want to do it, but I'll leave it up to you.
Yeah, we need to do it because
It's 11:40. It could take. Graham, how you feeling about being awake past 12 here?
Oh, I mean, I'm all right. If it gets too late, I have court in the morning. If it gets too late, I mean, I can either hit the pause button or hand the reins over to someone else.
And you know what? That's a fair point. It is potential if we want to hit the pause in this fight, we can.
Yeah, let's just start it.
Let's start it. All right. So y'all have made it. Y'all won the Dino race. Y'all got the chance to kind of do a short rest, resting in between. Crowds, going wild. This is Quayothe's chosen champion for this weekend. This is the one that she chose to act as the final fight for the tournament for the winner. So this is y'all's chance to win. He is the King Ku, known as Slicer, who is the Beast Master. And he does approach the ring as y'all kind of come in. And I'll say y'all can start anywhere y'all want. Y'all can move y'all's characters anywhere you want below this line. So any way y'all want to go ahead before this fight starts, if y'all want to rearrange where your tokens are at, I'll put you behind that line there.
Do we know we're about to be in a fight?
So is this the arena?
Battle.
Is this the arena within the Coliseum?
Yes. So this is what was at the center stage, and in fact, that cage, they cleared the dinosaurs out and everything, but y'all come in for the final fight, and as y'all step into the arena, here comes Slicer. The King Ku has come up with his beast. He has 4 velociraptors with him, as well as the dino, I don't know, whatever that word is, the Deinonychus, I don't know, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
That's what I was
Question.
riding.
So are we going to, everything goes, this is full combat, we're going to assume that there's healers around to make sure we don't kill anybody by accident?
So every blow will be a knockout, not a kill. We're gonna, for mechanics wise, we're gonna treat it as a normal. You're 0. There will still be saves.
We don't have to call the kill shot and say I don't want to kill.
No, it's gonna be assumed that it's a non-lethal blow here. And it's same for y'all. So if y'all go down and you do quote unquote death saves, that's to see can you get back up in the fight, not are you actually gonna die or not. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if you fail 3 death saves, you're not dead. You're just not getting back up for this fight.
All right.
Got it.
I will say as the cage lowers around you, it is covered in green vines that sort of wrap the metal bars, kind of all around it. So it's this metal cage with the wire structure. All around it are wrapped in this kind of the greenery that matches kind of the jungle. You know what I'm saying? It's got a kind of jungle feel to it. The King Ku steps in the ring with his beast as they sort of, he kind of, in a very bird-like voice, King Ku can only say phrases that they've heard before. He kind of barks some commands to the velociraptors as they kind of fan out, and his favorite pet is standing next to him. He's wearing sort of a scale-like armor. Definitely looks like a hide mixed with bone fragments kind of fanning over it. You notice a large whip at his right side, a scimitar on his left hip, and a strange-looking weapon on his back that appears to be a double-bladed weapon. It's sort of a stick with a blade on each end. You notice he is wearing a sort of fancy-looking bracer on his right arm, and on his right hip in the center of the whip is 3 vials of some kind of potion that he has on his hip.
Okay.
As the crowd begins to chant, you hear a sort of a split applause as some of the crowd is cheering for the chosen champion Slicer, and the other half of the crowd is taking a liking to you guys in the dinosaur race. They like the thrill of the race here, and they have begun to chant your name. Before the fight starts, the King Ku does with a very bird-like creature, kind of has almost a little bit unnerving unnatural head movements like a bird, as he kind of twitches his head very quickly, looking around. And in a bird-like voice, he kind of fixes his gaze on Yastava for a moment. And in a bird-like, that real chirpy kind of voice says, "Don't touch my scarves. Don't touch my collar."
That's the only name that's going to get touched.
When he says that, I will approach front and center. And say, I don't think you're touching any of that.
He does seem to have a gaze sort of fixed on you. And with that, we'll all roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'll give you a chance if you want to change the position of your character right now. Go ahead before we get started.
Yeah, no.
Oh, come on.
Let's see.
Stop it, you suck.
Oh my God. 10.
I'll kind of look back at Cav and be like, "Hey, you still have all my spell scrolls?"
I will nod.
I might need my magic.
It won't be too late for that.
Do I?
He has no idea what that means.
Who did?
Oh, Gustavo. He's just.
Oh,
He knows he gave them to you.
yeah. I nodded. I don't know. I mean, have we started him, or do I need to wait to hand him until we're actually in?
Oh no! I can't use them. It's just.
Oh, I would just. You asked for him. He would take you at your verb, literal word.
With that, as the cage is lowered down into place, the crowd beginning to chant, everybody's sort of getting ready. You feel your muscles kind of tensing, ready for battle as you're staring at your opponents. The velociraptors fanning out. They are tiny creatures, but they're kind of snapping and kind of, barking a little bit in their kind of raspy voice. Almost, you do sense a hint of communication between these velociraptors. The Kinku chirping and barking out some orders to him as well, with his pet next to him. He unfurls his whip.
Is this like a wooden stage, or is that like dirt, or is there any, is it just like a raised platform?
I will say I know the picture makes it look wooden. I would say it's a stone platform, and there is just a thin layer of dirt over the top of it. That from the sand from the Coliseum floor is brushed up over it, and wind has caught it. So it does have a sort of thin layer of dirt and sand across the top of it.
I'm just going to kneel down and reach and grab a little bit of dirt and kind of put it in my hand and sniff it with these voices that are in my head and get some sort of sense that I've maybe been here before, but nothing here is familiar to me.
I say as you sniff that dirt and you get that sense, it all seems so familiar, and you as you think back that you're confident you've never stood in this Coliseum, yet you get this sensation of it's like you have, or like you're almost maybe even feeling the connection of another who has stood in this line in this place before. There's just I lost Chris.
Yeah, me too.
There he is. All right.
Yeah.
With that, the Kinku undoes the whip in his right hand, draws the scimitar in his left, and
are these squares 5 foot squares?
yeah, we're back to 5 foot. Yeah.
All right.
And with that, it'll be Dietrich's turn.
Dude pulls out his longbow and shoots the blue raptor thing for 21 to hit
21 will hit.
and 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay. As Quaothi is the one who has stood up the merchant prince or princess in charge of these games, she gives the announcement for battle to commence. And as soon as she says, fight, Dieter draws the crossbow, fires a bolt, catches that tiny little velociraptor in the side, and it actually goes limp and falls down.
The longbow. You sold me a longbow.
Longbow. Blue dude goes down.
Nice. I will take no movement. I will just ready another arrow.
All right. And with that, it will be Monty's turn.
I will run up to the Kinku.
Oh.
Jeez, can you cover that movement?
Yeah, 45 feet.
Jeez. Yep.
And I will punch him.
I will punch you.
Well, I'll hit him with my staff.
Okay.
20.
20 will hit.
For 9 points. And then I'm going to burn a key point and do a flurry of blows.
All right.
So I'll hit him again twice with my quarterstaff.
This is they have to be unarmed.
22 will hit.
And 24.
And 20, both of those will hit.
Nice.
4 points of damage and 6 points. So 19 points of damage total.
Nicely done.
Off to a great start as you come in and just unleash on this dude. Catching him off guard, he was not expecting that sort of speed. As you come in, catch him with the quarterstaff, and as you redirect, just launch 2 quick blows before he even really knows what's happening. You got on him pretty quick. Definitely connected with those. He felt that. He felt those blows really kind of. It's almost like, opening kickoff, man. First time you take a hit. Now it's game time, man. Oh, all right, we're going. Let's see. With that, he'll bark up real quick, say, kind of chirp something that sounds similar to what the velociraptor sounds have made, and this little green one's going to run up next to you. And he will take his multi-attack, one with his bite and one with its claws, and it does have advantage on the attack.
The claws hits.
All right, so the claws will hit for 4 slashing damage. He bites at you. That little thing comes up and snaps at you, and you kind of sidestep it. But as you do, as it lurches, it catches you with the left hand on a swipe across the calf, catching you there. Blue one is down. He's out. And with that, it'll be Cal's turn.
All right. Let's see here. Uh, 10, 15. I'm going to turn to Yastava and say, do you plan on entering the fray?
Oh, you have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to touch Cal. Not Cal, excuse me. I'm going to touch Yastava and cast Heroism.
Oh, nice.
And so he can't be frightened, but the main thing is every turn he'll get 5 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
And then I am going. That's my action. Then I'm going to. I guess. Let's see. I was 15. I guess let's see. 15, 20. Let me see how far that is. Hold on 1 second. My apologies. I'm measuring.
Oh. As he does that, I'm gonna kind of touch him on the head and be like, "Be safe, my friend."
I will nod. You too. Let's see here. Let me see. Yep. All right. That'll be my turn right there.
All right. With that, it will be Slicer's turn. with the speed in which you got up on him, he wasn't necessarily expecting that. He's going to step back away from you, which you will get an attack of opportunity.
All right. Crit.
Oh,
Nice.
son.
It was a double crit.
Yeah.
Double
Oh,
crits.
no.
That's
So-
30 points of damage on your turn.
Yeah.
As he goes just back up again, just lightning fast, man. You catch him clear across the head. I mean, he felt that with the blow kind of turning his head. At the same time, he sort of regains his bearings, throws the whip back behind him quite far, turns around and makes a whip attack on you.
Misses.
All right, he misses
Unless
with
he's at
that.
advantage.
What's that?
I said it misses unless he's at advantage.
No, he's not at advantage. As he throws the whip out at you, doesn't connect. You kind of sidestep it real quick. And then from that bracer on his right hand, on his right arm, he kind of does a real quick flick. And all of a sudden, a dagger appears in his hand as well. And he quickly kind of tosses it at you for a ranged attack.
Oh.
Misses.
He'll take the rest of his movement.
Son
He's
of a
gonna
bitch, I
move.
didn't use my reaction. I could have done my deflect missiles.
He'll back away. And that'll be his turn. With that, it'll be the red velociraptor's turn over here. He's going to come up behind you. And he will take his multi-tack. A bite and claw with advantage.
The second one hits.
All right. So again, you see the little tiny creature kind of run up behind you and snap at you. And so you kind of move out of the way real quick with your leg. But again, they've gotten pretty quick with this kind of bite slash at the same time deal. And you're not expecting it from such a tiny creature. And catches you on the other calf. With that, it will be Ted's turn.
Okay. Ted's gonna 1, 2, 3. Step up to Yastava, cast guidance on him, and that's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Are you calling that a spell or no? An action?
Does it
still
say it's an action or a bonus action?
It'll say in the spell card if it's an action or a bonus action.
Yeah.
That's a bonus action.
I think it's an action still.
Yeah, it's just a cantrip's just a normal spell. That's an action.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
cantrip is an action.
we'll not do that.
So you
Well,
can cast a
it'll-
spell as long as that spell was a bonus action.
Yeah. I mean, some spells are bonus actions, so that one guidance is an action.
I
Yeah,
see it.
dude.
I'm looking at it now.
Save your action for something else.
No, I got you. Let's see how far this goes. Yeah, I'm gonna put an action on Yastava, Longstrider. I'm gonna touch him.
Okay.
Let him go.
What was Longstrider?
You get 10 extra feet to your movement and something else. Let's I can.
There you go.
Yeah, so 10 extra feet.
You move.
For an hour.
Yeah.
Not concentration.
No,
Yeah, not
yeah,
concentration.
100% not concentration.
Yeah.
And then
With that,
okay, since it wasn't a bonus action to do guidance, I'm now a brown bear.
wild shape is a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
For him, it is.
For me, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
For moon druids. Nice. It's a bear.
With that, as Ted comes over and he kind of puts his hand up, begins to incantate, cast a spell. You feel your movement kind of quicken, your muscles tighten a little bit. You feel that extra agility. And as you look over at Ted, next thing you know, he just begins to kind of contort, and that little tiny halfling suddenly begins to grow and enlarge and turn into a large brown bear here. And with that, it will be Estava's turn.
Having seen this before,
Estava, go ahead and make.
yeah, having seen this before,
Hey,
I'll
go
look
ahead and
back
make
at the
notes.
brown bear and just kind of
I got you. Cram.
I'm gonna go ahead and make my movement 5, 10, real quick. One more here. I'm gonna go full rage.
All right.
Reckless.
As you go into your rage again, this setting, this Coliseum, just like earlier when you were on the dinosaur, something just seems familiar. There seems to be a connection, and this time as the crowd sounds begin to dissipate, your vision begins to crystallize and focus as you feel your blood pumping. Not the whispers this time. As the sounds of the crowd around you fades away, and your vision crystallizing, suddenly there appears to be almost an apparition in front of you of a bugbear, standing sort of familiar in front of you.
Somebody refresh and listen in.
Yeah, no, I figured since we've got like 3.5 melee characters already, I'd just try a little range this go around.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah, I was wanting to kind of put fairy fire on them. That'll be disadvantage.
An advantage.
Disadvantage for all of them.
So I think it gives everybody else advantage.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, same.
So as this apparition appears in my rage, I go reckless.
Gotcha.
And I attempt to attack the guy in front of me.
Slicer or the Velociraptor?
Oh, Kinku. Slicer.
Kinku? Yeah, that'll hit.
You'll see that apparition as I hit go and Gustavo not knowing, but it almost gets in his space.
Gotcha.
And I will roll for damage. So 7 points of slashing damage, and I'm going to move. I moved 5, 10, 15. I'm going to move 5, 10, 15 plus 10 right here into my turn.
All right. With that, it'll be little purple Velociraptor's turn.
Trevor, make sure you record your 5 temporary hit points you got.
Oh, yeah.
Do those stack every turn?
Yeah,
it seems like it.
Every turn they don't stack, but if he loses every turn that
he gets them back.
He
Up
gets
to 5.
Yeah, up to 5.
Okay.
I like it. Maximum of 5, right?
Yeah, you're gonna get 5 every time. So
But it didn't go past 5, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
The 5 will replace. If you're missing any, you get 5, but you'll be 5 every turn. You'll start with 5 HP, temporary HP.
Yeah, I got it recorded.
So the little purple Velociraptor is going to run at Cal, the nearest one to him, and take his 2 attacks, bite and claw.
The second one will hit.
So again, just kind of like Monty, it's a little surprising how quick these things slash at you. They take the bite and you see it coming, easy to avoid, but they're kind of sneaky with that slash, man. They're getting you guys. With that, it'll be the bigger dinosaur's turn. And he's going to take his movement. He's going to run right to the brown bear.
Okay.
Cal and Gustavo, if you want to take your attack of opportunity, you can.
Oh, I do.
I bet you did.
That's a 9 for me. No, well, yeah, it wasn't reckless, so 9.
Mine was 12 plus 6, 18 for me. Did that hit?
18 will hit.
6,
Roll for damage.
4 plus 4, 8. 8 points of piercing for mine.
All right. As he kind of quickly, this sucker's moving a little bit faster than the others, and it kind of runs through. You take your swing with the halberd and miss. The cow does turn around and get a good strike with the spear there. And as he runs in full speed towards the brown bear, he will take 3 attacks on him. Oh, it was just the first one, not the second one.
Yeah.
And 2 claw attacks. So 1 bite, the first bite, and then the 2 claw attacks.
Okay.
8, 17, 21.
Okay.
If they all hit.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
They didn't all hit.
20, 24, and 22?
No, they don't. They definitely all hit.
Okay.
And you,
So, yes.
I was going to say, I was like, dude, if you got 20, hold on.
Yes, I'm on the bed.
so
And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
I gotcha. I
All
don't,
right, easy.
Did that come through? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but this thing came at you with a ferocity. It was moving quickly, and it came at you, seeing you as this one's definitely smarter than the velociraptors. It identified you as a large threat here, being a brown bear of great size and strength, and it just came at you quickly, attacking very quickly.
Yep.
Fast.
No, it's all good. It's all good. 4, 8. That's a crit.
And
No, the 8
so
didn't
not
hit.
the 8. The 8 missed. That was not the real roll.
Okay.
That was a double tap.
It was 21 for that round.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Yeah. With that, before Dieter takes his turn, I will need Monty to make a dex saving throw,
Okie dokie.
which should be pretty easy for you. Yeah, I was about to say. I don't think you'll have an issue with a dex saving throw. But at the top of the round, what happens is as he's standing there, the vines along the iron cage begin to sort of move, and a vine lashes out at Monty to try to grab him. But he sees it coming and kind of moves out of the way of that vine. And with that, it'll be Dieter's turn.
All right.
I'm just noticing right now that I'm not in the turn order.
Oh, because I took Ted out.
Yeah.
Crap. What was your initiative?
Very good question.
You went before you stopped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you rolled a 10.
Yeah.
You rolled a 10 in the initiative.
Okay.
Well, having had success.
Hey, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I got you in there now.
I'll put it in.
I got you in.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it when I took Ted out.
I didn't either.
So having had success last round, I will just maneuver myself so that I have a shot on the guy with 2 little velociraptors on him, and I will take a shot with my bow with the green guy for a 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
For 8 points of damage, piercing.
Again, another solid blow. I mean, you catch him, pierces deep, just like the first roll. Are or just like your first attack. I mean, it hits him solid. Does kind of wobble a little bit. He's still standing, but you can tell it was definitely a pretty fatal blow. But he is still up. And with that, it'll be Monty's turn.
All right, see that guy with the fatal blow. I'm going to punch him or hit him with my quarterstaff.
All right, that'll hit.
18, 8 points.
And with that, seeing him kind of wobble from the blow, the arrow piercing through its side, you catch him with a quarterstaff, and he goes down.
Would you say this qualifies for my touch of death? When you reduce a creature within you to 5 feet to 0 hit points?
Yeah, he's at 0 hit points.
So
even though he's not actually dead, he's reduced to 0 hit points.
You get 6 hit points back.
Nice.
And I'm going to save my key point and just use a bonus action to do an unarmed attack on the red guy.
That'll hit.
It didn't even pop up on my butt. Oh, there it is. Yeah. For 6 points of damage.
All right. Catch a good solid blow on him as well. And that one's down. So that it will be Slicer's turn. Slicer kind of looking at the whole group. 2 of his velociraptors already down. He's going to reach down, grab one of those bottles on his hip, pop the cork on it, and splash a liquid across the scimitar in his left hand. And then he's going to charge forward at Yastava. He'll stop there real quick and make a whip attack against you. Assuming 11 misses.
Yes, miss.
All right. And then he's going to take his other movement, move up closer to you, and take an attack with the scimitar in his left hand. 22 hit. In addition to the hit, as the scimitar makes contact, you will take an additional 2d8 poison damage.
Ooh.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Dang.
All right, you save from that, so you're not poisoned. And with that, it will be Cal's turn.
21. All right. So, do I roll a hit dice?
Yes.
All right.
And it is Cal's turn.
Okay. I just step up. And I'll just make a attack on this guy. Let's see. +6. It'd be 13 or 20. I'll take the 20 because I've got him flanked.
So it's a 20.
It wasn't a nat 20.
But I'm saying 20 to attack, to hit.
Yes, will that hit?
So he's gonna use his reaction. to parry the attack. So he'll, as he sees it coming from behind him, kind of that quick movement of the head, he'll turn around real quick when with his with the sword in his left hand, kind of just deflect the blow real quick and parry it.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do?
Oh, no, I'm staying right there.
Hey, so that damage, since I'm raging, all that's halved, right?
Yes.
Not the poison damage. Is it?
Yeah, in fact, I go because this is actually a feat of his. He ignores any resistance to poison damage. So anybody who has resistance to poison, that resistance gets ignored.
No, not the poison, but the 7 points of bludgeoning would be reduced.
Or slashing, yeah.
Or slashing, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be halved.
Okay.
That'll be the little red velociraptor's turn, whose friends have just been pummeled around the monk. But he'll go ahead and take his 2 attacks. Bite and claws. Guess the monk easily avoided those.
Oh, yeah.
And he's actually going to take his movement and run over here behind Gustavo. So you get, if you want to take the attack of opportunity, you can.
I certainly will. 12?
12 will miss.
Oh.
He's a tiny little creature. He got away from you that time. And with that, it'll be the brown bear's turn.
Okay. He'll move like right about here, and then do his multi-attack. First, he'll try to bite.
That'll hit.
Okay. And that'll be 10 piercing on, I guess, this little velociraptor right here. And claws for second attack, 16.
That'll hit.
And then 9 slashing.
As you bite down on him, I mean, you catch him kind of right on top of the back, right there where the spine is, get a good grip.
Oh, shake the shit out of him, too.
Yeah, kind of as you're getting to shake, you kind of lift him up in the air, and with your claws, you just kind of scrape right across it, and it goes kind of limp in your mouth as you drop him to the ground, appearing sort of motionless there on the ground with a chunk on its spine bit in and a bit of its neck thrashed out. It is limp.
All right. Well, so I moved, 5 feet or whatever? What's his movement speed? 30? No, it was 40. So 5, 10. It's hard to tell with the large icon.
Where are you trying to go to?
To the little velociraptor over here.
Yeah, you can get there.
All right. I just don't want.
I'll move you back like there.
Yeah, you're good. Okay, that's
all right.
That's what I got.
And with that, it'll be Estava's turn.
Hey, real quick, J. Mick. I had forgotten. In all fairness, because Trevor's about to get his 5 temporary hit points back. However, that little purple guy bit me for 3 points of damage, so I needed to. I forgot. I needed
concentration.
To make concentration save.
Yeah. I hope you make it.
Right. So I was. I think I was. Was it 3 points of damage I took?
Yeah.
Yeah, beat it 10.
And what do I add to it?
Your spellcasting ability, or your whatever your spellcasting modifier is.
Perfect. Thank you. So that's what it's been a while. So 15 plus 5, so 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So Trevor, you'll get your 5 temporary hit points back on.
Thank you.
No, I was wrong about that. It's your con that you add to it.
Okay. 15.
I thought so, but
it's a con save. Yeah,
15 plus
just
3. 15 plus 3, then 18.
Yeah, you're good either way.
Okay.
That's a Carrick thing. I get to add to my con save.
Oh, do you really? All right, Estava, your turn.
I will recklessly attack him when rage.
Nice. 18.
18 will hit.
13 points of slashing.
13.
Who else is alive here? So I'm going to rotate around here. Go ahead and take your opportunity attack.
Yeah, so here's just as you hit him on the first attack, as you come across him, you catch him good right across the chest, slice open, kind of the break through a little bit of that chain or that mail that's on his that leather armor that's on his front. So it kind of breaks through and cuts him open. So you see a little bit of a mist sort of form around his feet. A blue mist kind of begins to circle around him and go up from the toes all the way to his top, to the top of his head. He takes a deep breath, and you see the wound you just left begin to heal up, and he looks almost like a second wind has just come over him, and he's seems more ready than he did at the beginning.
He's a fighter.
That attack also
Sort of.
Also, you see
Sort of.
on that attack these little spirit guardians will also try to impede his movement.
Yeah, that sort of apparition that you see kind of gets in front of him, and as you run away, or as you move away from him, he'll go ahead and take his attack with that scimitar. And so it's a disadvantage, is that correct?
Not against me.
Oh, not against you?
No.
Okay. Well, either way, it's an 11, so.
Yeah. It's disadvantage against everybody else but me.
Gotcha, yeah.
Nice.
And then they have half damage if they do get attacked or hit.
Gotcha, well, so that miss.
Yeah, that's a miss.
So is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. Little Velociraptor. It's going to run between you guys to the other side.
Oh, poor guy.
And then he's going to take a snap at Cal again, who's directly threatening Slicer here.
Did he leave the bear's range?
And does the bear get an attack?
Oh, he did. He did leave the bear's range.
Yeah.
And bite his head off, bear.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna. Let's see. I'm gonna try to claw him,
Okay. That'll hit.
and then the attack would be 13.
Oh, as he begins to scurry away, he begins to run. You just kind of lift that paw and come right down on top of him and just stop him in place. He does not move. You flatten him to the ground, and as you lift the paw up, he does not appear to be getting back up.
Oops. I'm gonna say mentally to Dieter. Oops. Telepathically.
With that, I'll get Monty to make another deck save.
All right.
Oh.
15. Yeah, you still got it. The vines kind of snap out at you again, but easily to avoid.
Karate
And with that, it'll be Dieter's turn.
All right. Longbow on the red Velociraptor for a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Wait, no, that's the wrong. Hold on. That's my axe. That's my axe as well. I'll get there.
You're shooting above.
Yeah. All right. 5 points of damage.
And with that, that arrow, he gets pierced and sort of goes limp as well.
All right. For my movement, I will charge Homeboy because he's now the last remaining combatant.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. And I will take my longsword off my back and action surge, attack him with advantage. Oh, I rolled terribly. 14 to hit.
14 will miss.
No.
Wasted my action surge.
Yeah.
Oh, screw it. Inspiration dice, D10.
You get it back on a half rest, so it's fun.
Add 9 to that.
What'd you roll?
23 to hit.
23 will hit.
All right, so that's 2d6 plus 3. 6 plus 3 is 9 points of damage.
9 points?
Yeah.
And that'll be Monty's turn.
All right. I will run down here to him. And quarter
He's about
staff.
to poison all of us or something.
Yeah.
I can't wait till my next.
He's smiling. Look at J Make smile.
So
Please
11.
surround the man. Please.
I think I had the right idea at first.
11 is going to miss, and I'll take a bonus action to do an unarmed strike. Dang. Terrible rolls.
Dude, you had some spectacular rolls earlier.
I know.
Yeah, both of those will miss.
And then I'm going to move away over here. Since he's already burned his reaction, right? Trying to hit Trevor.
Yeah, you're right. He did.
I'll move down here because I don't want to be close to the lines.
All right. So his turn. He's going to drop the whip and the scimitar. He's going to reach back with his left hand, pull out the double-bladed scimitar. As part of his feat, he was going to grab another one of those bottles, pop the top, and throw it over both those blades, kind of splash that poison across both blades. And then looking at Dietrich right in front of him, who just attacked him, he's going to take an attack with that double-bladed scimitar against him.
At disadvantage.
Miss.
Miss. It's going to take another attack with it.
Hit.
Hit, and then an additional.
You take half damage.
Additional.
Half damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the slashing. But you'll take the full poison damage of 6 poison damage, and I need you to make a con save.
Con. 15.
15 will save. But hold on, where is it? He is going to spend superiority die to disarm you.
Dude, you made Baron.
I made a version of a fighter. It's not a true fighter class, but it's a version. So you'll take another D8 of slashing, although that's halved. But I need you to make a strength saving throw to hold on to your weapon.
Strength 18.
All right, you'll save. So you hold on to your weapon.
You can
As a bonus action,
Go ahead.
as he kind of swings at you twice, catches you on the second attack with that double-bladed scimitar. As a bonus action, he's going to kind of backwards jab at Cal.
Oh, okay.
19 to hit.
That just ties my AC, but I'm going to cast shield.
You're going to cast shield.
Mm-hmm. I'll add
All right.
5 to it.
Easy.
And that'll be it. Cal's turn.
All right. I'm going to look over on the ground, and I'm sure this is like a little dusty bowl. I'm sure there's rocks on the ground.
Yep. There's some pebbles mixed in with that sand.
Choose one of the rocks that's kind of within 90 feet, and I'm going to cast catapult.
All right.
And it's
I like
going
it.
to fly at him in a straight line. He's got to make a dex save of 13 or better. Dex save of 13 or better.
Again here.
Fails. So he'll take 3d8 of bludgeoning.
Oh shit. Okay.
Jesus. For a rock.
4, 12, and 5. So 12, 17. He'll take 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Daggone.
That's a lot.
All right. He gets pummeled by those pebbles, kind of catch him across the head, and you see it. I mean, it breaks skin over there on his face and on his kind of shoulder there. He's bleeding from that left side where he just got blasted. Anything else?
That's it.
This Velociraptor's down. So it'll be Ted's turn.
Yeah. Oh, fur puppy's coming. He's gonna get right up to him.
Oh,
Oh, hang on, I can do it.
So that's a little too close. We'll go there.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got two attacks. We'll bite him.
24 will hit.
9 piercing, and then claw him for 13.
20. He's gonna parry the claws.
Okay. So he has to make a roll for that, right?
On parry?
no,
Yeah.
that's a reaction.
No, he gets to add +5 to his AC.
Okay. I just never used it. Okay. So I'm done.
Well, no, it's not the fighter parry. It's a NPC trait
Oh,
that they have.
yeah, that's what I'd say. Yeah, so
And with that,
I've got movement, but I'm not using it.
okay. And with that, it'll be Estava's turn.
I'm just gonna walk up and walk next to Cal and kind of put my hand on his back and be like, "Did you just throw a rock at him?"
I'll look at him and say, affirmative.
I'm
Hey,
going to.
And I can't remember if you actually took any damage, but if you did, you got 5 temporary.
I did not. I've still got my temporary hit points from earlier.
Gotcha.
I'm going to recklessly attack in a rage for 16.
16 hits. Because he already used his reaction.
Yeah, 15 points of slashing damage.
Dang.
Dude, you catch him, and he is not looking good.
And he will still be affected by the Ancestral Guardian. And I'm going to stand over here.
All right. That'll be Dieter's turn.
Big swipe
Dang.
with the long sword with advantage.
Now we're going to take him down before I get to use all this stuff I wanted to do.
No, I'm not. 14 to hit.
That will miss.
And that's my turn.
How many times have you attacked with advantage? Like flanking?
Just now. The first, when I walked up to him, that's it.
It shouldn't matter, huh?
Well, as I've mentioned before, everybody has a trigger event for leveling up in this encounter.
Oh, nice. That was 2, I think.
Oh,
'Cause I did my action surge and then that.
75.
I've done it 10 times. We're on round 3. Yep.
Yeah,
definitely
Monty's
10.
turn. Well, what I realized as soon as you fired the first longbow attack and killed the Velociraptor in the first hit, what I realized is I forgot to rebalance the other characters in this battle. I rebalanced Slicer because it was built for a party of level 1s, and I rebalanced him. But as soon as I pulled up the little Velociraptor sheet and you killed him on the first hit, I was like, oh shit, I forgot to rebalance these guys.
Lesson learned.
Yeah. All right. Monty's turn.
I'm going to quarterstaff him for 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
5 points of damage. Then I'm
All
going
right.
to flurry of blows and quarterstaff him again for 21 and a crit.
Good Lord.
You're right.
Just showing up late to the party.
So 10, 15 points of damage.
Plus
So,
the other 5, right? So that's 20 that round.
yeah. So,
Yeah, 3 points.
as you move up and 4 of you are surrounding him at this point, and you just unleash on him with the quarterstaff and flurry of blows. I mean, you just light into this dude quicker than he can react, and he is bloodied, beaten, and you see sort of the life in his eyes. Not that he's dead, but you see sort of that, when the lights are on but nobody's home kind of look in his eyes
He got stunned.
as it sort of fades.
Yeah, he was stunned.
He's still. He's still okay. He's still alive. I'm gonna flurry of blows him again.
Don't waste it. Hold on. Don't waste it. So, because it's his turn now, and as his last action, he's going to take an attack with his double blade scimitar at Monty.
That misses.
With disadvantage.
A second attack at Dieter.
Wait, no, time out. After he takes his attack at Monty, I would like to use my reaction
Okay.
to attack him.
Okay.
Oh, you already took Sentinel? Holy shit.
That's a 23 to hit.
You hit him.
And 14 points of damage.
All right. You connect solid with him. After he strikes at Monty, you connect solid right on his back. He feels the blow as you kind of break through the armor on his back, opening up a wound on his back. Flips the blade around and makes an attack at Dieter for 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
No, it's a 14 because he's at disadvantage.
14 at disadvantage. Misses. It's a bonus action. He's going to flip it around, take a stab at Cal.
16 disadvantage.
16. He's going to take an action surge. Turn
Holy
around
shit,
and
are you
swing.
kidding?
Turn around, swing at the brown bear.
Okay. Yeah, no. He didn't hit the brown bear.
He's
Very quickly change direction and swing at Monty.
Misses.
And with his bonus action, he's going to jab back at Dieter.
Oh, that's a crit fail.
And then he just falls over.
This poor little bastard.
And then he falls over unconscious. And with that, y'all are the winners of the tournament.
That was hilarious, by the
All
way.
right, metagame, everything. I want to know how much money Cram made betting the house.
Well, so he took the bet on the magic item.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did? I thought he bet all the money.
No,
Well, he did. He proposed the bet with all the money, and the guy said, "You know what? That's an interesting offer. I'll give you two options: 3-1 odds on your bet, or you can choose a magic item."
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I rolled randomly. I rolled two. I think it was intelligence rolls to see which one was higher. So I made it random, and randomly he picked the magic item instead of the money.
So whatever.
Hold on. Who bet the 50 gold? Was that Trevor? You betting 50? Yeah. So you'll make 150 gold on it, which we'll settle that up afterwards. Because there's going to be some divvying of rewards here at the end of this.
I want to talk to this guy since he clucked in my face before the battle.
Yeah, and as he hits the ground, as he stands over him, you see Dieter kind of do like one of those like flex poses, and I get 9 hit points back. That's like I winded him.
I'm gonna go stand.
Anybody who's not level 3 is now level 3.
Nice.
I want to walk up to the guy on the ground, but before I do that, I want to walk past Cav. Be like, whatever you did, that was special, man. I appreciate it.
I'll put my hand on him and say, "'Twas a fun afternoon."
I kind of rub his head, and I reach down and grab the guy off the ground and kind of pick him up. Be like, what were you saying before this?
He's unconscious. He is taking his full, every bit of energy he had to make his last barrage of attacks. If you're going to have a conversation with him, you kind of get the sense that it's going to be after he recovers in an infirmary.
We can work on that, but Ted wants to run over and attempt to tackle Cav.
Party's turning on itself already?
No, not in a mean way. Just like bump him, like shoulder
check him.
Yeah, shoulder check him because he's tiny. So now that I can just drop this form.
Now that you're big, you're gonna pick on somebody.
Yeah.
So as you are standing there looking over the limp body, and Yastava's trying to communicate with him to no real effect, as he's just nobody. He is unconscious. All of a
I don't
sudden,
understand. He can't talk.
yeah, you're speaking to him. He's just not. He's not responding. You're still very threateningly and demanding answers. Yelling at him, but he's just lamp in your hand. And as Cal watches on this spectacle, the brown bear just kind of. A shadow catches him from the side as the brown bear just kind of shoulder checks Cal. I needed an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. I don't have. What is that?
No, not you, Cal.
Okay, Cal.
To keep his feet from the weight of a brown bear just shoulder checking him.
That'd be a 3 + 1, 4.
Cal falls over, just not expecting the blow to come from the weight, and Ted not realizing how much a brown bear actually weighs. Kind of that force of somebody who's not prepared for it. Just kind of Cal stumbles. Oh,
Boom!
Yeah, and immediately Ted will drop his form and be like, dude, I'm sorry. I had to try.
I'll pick myself up from. I'm now on the ground next to Yastava up here, like 10 feet away. Like, what the?
As he turns back into a small little halfling.
Yeah. I'm good. Sorry, I had to try it out. I didn't know. You seem like the good participant in that experiment.
Well, as I'm holding this guy and he's not responding, and I kind of just drop him to the deal. I was like, "Hey, who's in charge? I mean, what are we doing here?"
I've got good berries. We can get them back.
Well, at this point, the entire arena is erupting with applause.
No, I'm not worried about that anymore. He's unconscious. Let's deal with our audience.
Yeah, the audience is cheering, applauding at the champion of the weekend as the cage begins to rise up and is lifted up above so that the cage is no longer surrounding you. Quayothi, the merchant princess, addresses you as the champions and addresses the crowd and kind of almost like a hype man gets the crowd going, in applause of their new champions. You have certainly earned a name here with the Choltian people in the arena this weekend. Become a little bit, everybody's familiar with who you are here as the champions have taken down Slicer. And Quayothi she gives kind of a speech about the games and the congratulations to the new champions. She goes and says, bring me the prizes as some servants, some doors open up in the arena and some servants come out with various gifts in their hands. And they present to you your tokens and your prizes for winning the tournament. And one of them is a bag of gold that contains 60 gold pieces. You also get in another bag, as you open it up, it is a giant kind of tube-like thing, and they present it to you, and it is actually a special insect repellent that Quayothi is known for peddling here in Port Nyanzaru. So make a note of the insect repellent.
We each get one of these?
It's presenting it to the group.
So we each get 12 gold for winning?
Was it?
No, we had
60?
So.
Well, you got to remember, 60 gold piece for common people.
Oh, that's like 2 months' wages. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it's it's several months' wages. Yeah, yes, this is a very rich town, but
the insect repellent, is it like a bottle that would serve as all of us?
It is a tube that has multiple enough material in it for multiple doses to be applied.
Okay.
Cool. I'll put the details. I'll add the details later, but
fair enough.
But tube. Yes, it is something that you can apply more than has enough material in it that it can be applied to more than one person or one person multiple times.
Gotcha. Cav, you don't get any.
As well as you're presented with several other a couple bottles of wine, and perfumes and oils presented to you as well. And then the final piece in a little bit of a chest, like a very finely ornate decorated chest they present to you. It's a small one, but it's jeweled and covered in gold, very fine deal. As they open it up, it is a piece of a token. It looks like it's broken in two places, but there is an orange jewel that this looks almost like a serpent's body that's wrapped around this orange gem, large precious stone that's held in the middle of this coiled body. And this is the piece that you were really after. This is what Pak Mak Po had hired y'all or given y'all the competition spot to acquire. And that's what's handed to you here. And I think that's probably a good place to end it for tonight.
I think we did well.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely forgot to up the all the dinosaurs in that deal.
I was glad I got to tackle Cal. Or at least punch him a little bit, because I can't do it.
Listen, those 5 extra hit points are huge.
Yeah, no joke, especially that level, man.
Yeah, I mean, it won't be much.
Up every round is huge, too.
Oh, I mean, it takes the edge off, if nothing else.
Oh, for sure. At this level, no doubt.
Yeah, because I did the damage without level up or the bonus, and I was down to 6 hit points.
Yeah, I got down to like 9, I think.
Yeah, I got down to 9 in my bear.
That poison was no joke.
Yeah, the poison was no joke.
Level 3, baby.
So what I did is I took the NPC character sheet of Slicer, and then I took the fighter class and added some
Oh, well, yeah, I know you
characteristics of the fighter class into it, because I was like, as an NPC, I was like, that's not enough.
did. No,
for a challenge.
you took second win twice.
Well, he had a recovery deal, and then he used second win,
Yeah.
but there was also a component of almost like a restless endurance, but instead of 1 HP, it was like a full HP
Yeah.
restoration deal.
No, that was cool. I mean, I'm glad I picked up on it. I mean,
But yeah, no, you're right. The action surge, the second wind. I tried to use the disarming strike. That didn't work.
Most of
yeah,
my sentinel feet would have knocked him out.
you got to pick the right person for that.
Oh, well, Monty would have knocked him out on the first blow.
Oh.
Or on Monty's turn. Monty did way more damage than what he had left. Just wanted the cinematic moment of the final stand of just swiping at everybody.
Yeah, right.
That worked.
That's why he said he was going to burn another key point. I was like, yeah, just hold it. It's fine. Just give him his last stand before he collapses.
I kind of figured that, but it was a good show.
That was fun.
Something
All right, so everybody's level 3.
Yes. I'm about to go tell everybody how I won the dinosaur races.
Yeah, I probably should have stayed a brown bear. No, it wouldn't have lasted. It would.
Yeah, so like I said, we'll stop here for tonight. But what's next is y'all get to decide, what you do with the piece. Are you going to return to Pop Mark Poe, uphold that bargain, that deal? There was a reward promised to you for that as well. There will be some other things that come up as a result of y'all winning the Coliseum as well.
Did I get paid my gold?
Not yet. Wakanga, you can settle up with Wakanga.
Okay.
All right, hey, I'll tell you what. Let's do it tonight real quick. We'll just kind of shorten that, and we'll say y'all met up with Wakanga. He pays you your 150 gold, and Kareem gets to draw a magic card.
I do get my gold back though, right?
Yeah, you still get your gold.
How much gold was it?
It was 468 gold pieces.
All right, I'll divide that up. But since
You're keeping mine. So
Yeah, I was gonna say since we won, I'm sure people would have said, "Man, why'd you pick that?" So I would divvy up the I want to keep everyone in my good graces. So I would divvy up that 468 between the 1, 2, 3, 4, and I wouldn't keep any of the gold.
You keep it all mine.
Well,
All right, and Gustavo got 150 gold pieces for his 50.
I already put that in my bank.
All right, gotcha. And
you said 468 was the total.
yeah, that's what you bet. So you get that back, and you get a draw from the magic card deck for magic item. So I've been waiting for this.
It's gonna be hard for him with no fingers.
Well, I guess this is what we're gonna do. I've got a whole stack here of random magic cards.
Let's do it.
Of magic items.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick before you do that, all four of y'all get 117 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So I've cut the deck into two fairly equal halves. Do you want the left or right?
I'll take the left.
Left?
Or make him draw a number. Make him draw a number.
Yeah. Pick a number.
Or roll a D52 or something.
Just tell me what you want me to do, Jamie.
Is there a D52?
But if it's a deck of cards.
Yeah.
I think you can do a custom. You can go to Google and do a custom dice roll.
Well, you can do a custom on here too, I think.
D40.
Yeah, you can roll this little thing. Yeah, you type it in.
I got it. I'm just gonna roll.
Can you do a D40? Or is there a way
Yeah,
to
you
roll?
can type in whatever you want.
I'm rolling a D100 until I get something under 40.
Okay, that's fair.
All right, I got a 40. And
You got a 40?
Now I'll roll my D10. 0. So
40?
We'll count that as a 40. So 40 even.
Yeah, just take the bottom card then.
So the bottom card. Draw something different. Roll again. That's terrible. That's terrible.
Okay.
That's not worth the bet there. We got to get something better than that.
Okay.
It was just a common potion of animal friendship.
That's a 10.
10?
And then a 5, so 15.
Roll something better.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So Wakanga pulls a treasured item from his treasury of magic items. He opens up a chest, and he gives you a pair of lenses that you can put over your eyes.
Okay.
That fits.
Oh, your little whisper item action.
I mean, it fits with his character for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we need to reconnect so we can hear.
Yeah.
Chris, is that like a tiny door behind you, or is that like a full door and the perspective is bad?
It is. It's forced perspective on me and angle.
Okay.
What about the man bun?
Cool deal.
It's definitely forced perspective to give me a 5 head as well.
Oh, okay.
Guys, I can see the future now. We're all going to die.
Say what I'm definitely gonna do. I got to make sure I go through here and pull out all the potions. So I was like, that was a terrible draw to get a potion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the group would have ousted me if I had chosen to bet everything and instead of getting money would have gotten a standard healing potion.
But isn't that kind
It was
of
a potion. It was a potion of animal friendship.
Isn't that kind of the fun of it being?
I could have used that during the race.
I was going to say, I was trying to use it during the race. Shit.
Yeah, I was not satisfied with a potion of animal friendship after that. I'll make a separate deck just for potions, but I think it will be interesting drawing random random magic items though.
It should be.
Because you could get. I mean, who knows what you'll get?
Yeah, I did that on the one shot, and I was like, nah, draw again. For the deck of cards, anyway. I think I had to redraw like 3 times before I got something that was like worthy of.
So if we're going to say that we had time to go talk to the prince and all that, can we just assume that we had at least a short rest?
Yes,
Long rest.
short rest.
I'll take a short rest.
Me
Hey,
too. Tiger baby. Short rest it is.
Short rest. I would say the time that y'all were in the arena getting the awards, like it was kind of a speech and a presentation. It was a bit of a show for the new champions for the weekend in the tournament. That would constitute a kind of like a short rest because y'all recovering, relaxing as everybody cheers and applauds you. So that would be enough for a short rest. Not a long rest yet though, because you have yet to return to Potmart Poe and everything that goes on in Old City.
Do we get like a trophy or like a sash or banner or something that says we won this?
Your name has been listed with Quaothe's under the. So each merchant prince, we'll say the Colosseum, as it's rounded. Each main pillar has one of these different 7 merchant princes' names upon it, and the winner of the games for each one of the games that they've hosted. So your name will be added to the list under Quaothe's pillar as the champions of her games.
Okay.
So you'll have like a memorial on the wall of the Coliseum as champions of the games.
Sweet. That's good.
But unfortunately, your team name was like what, the Blade Fangs or something like that? Yeah, so it'll be the team name Blade Fangs won the tournament.
Blade Fangs.
Technically, we did win the tournament, so.
Can't take it away from us.
Yeah, that was good improv right there.
Yeah. All right.
All right, bedtime then.
Yeah. All right, fellas.
Number 3.
100%.
Appreciate it, man. That was awesome.
Yeah, I was intending for this fight to be more intense, but y'all ran through them dinosaurs quickly. I did. I realized my mistake as soon as I went. He was, that's 11 to damage, and I clicked on the little token and pulled it up, and I was like, oh, he's only got 10 HP. I did not adjust this.
So, well, now he has 33.
I was like, I spent all that time on Slicer, and I did not adjust all the minions.
Slicer
Spent all that time creating a hybrid class, and he's going to be alone with 5 PCs. That's not going to go well.
Oh, it went fine for us. You still did plenty of damage to me. If I'd have taken any dino hits, I'd have been down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
The party needs to get together on that better than we are.
Like the intention is that maybe a couple went down.
Yeah.
It was going to be a down and up kind of fight, but
Well, that's okay. Dieter just got a lot harder to hit.
yeah.
So we're
That's
level.
why I asked how many times your trigger point was attacking 3 times with advantage was going to trigger a memory or a reflex like a.
I made it to 2.
I don't know. That's why I asked because your trigger point was 3 times with advantage, and it'll trigger an event for you.
I just need
Ted's trigger event was getting hit with the vines. If you got hit with the vines, you were gonna attune to the natural magic that was embedded in the vines, and it was gonna trigger kind of a natural power surge.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What was Monty's?
Monty was already level 3.
I was already level 3.
Oh, cheater.
He got it for going to study the book away from the group.
Well, nice. So it was just me and Ted that were slow to the party then.
Well, and Trevor got it for when he went into the rage for the second time. That was his triggering event.
Well, I mean,
and Jared got it for coming first place. So
no,
we're all there now.
Ted's slow anyway, so he's not
Let's
mad.
say we demand a rematch. Tell him to bring bigger dinosaurs.
don't worry, you'll meet plenty of bigger dinosaurs.
Oh, and
Stop asking for stuff.
These were tame dinosaurs.
Again, like I said, the intention of all these little mini quests was to get y'all kind of up to level 5 before y'all hit the jungle. Because once y'all hit the jungle, all bets are off. All bets are off once you hit the jungle.
oh, by the way, I'm gonna send you some pictures of my new companions.
Okay. What else was I say? Oh yeah. And I will tell y'all as a reminder, because the last interaction with our merchant prince, I'll tell you there are places in this module. If you go to a fort, or if you come upon a camp, something like that, and you ask, how many people are here. If I tell you there's 25 soldiers there, and you pick a fight with the captain of the fort, 25 soldiers going in that turn order.
In the turn order.
I mean, like the book even says it. Like there are certain places, because I'll tell you, I've read through it, and I go, there's one place where I go, it's kind of a dick move the way they present it, but it's like if you pick a fight, man, drop all 25 in. So just remember that when we go into some of these social interactions. If you pick a fight, hey, you can fight, you can kill them, but you might find 20, 40 other people there as well. So just remember your surroundings.
Thank God we don't have Baron.
Yeah, no shit. I mean, Baron would be pretty much dead meat.
I mean, so just fair warning now. Once we get to the jungle, when I say all bets are off, if you pick a fight with a group, they're all fighting.
I don't think we have a single charismatic character in the group, do we?
No.
No.
Y'all have the most socially awkward groups that we know.
I mean,
We have the robot who only speaks in technical language. We have the foreigner who has the strange accent nobody really knows where it is and kind of looks down. We have the guy who speaks in proverbial sayings. We have the bugbear with the toothy grin. And we have the dude who speaks like he is on an adventure. Speaks in a lost language of dudes and stuff.
Right.
Bros.
All right.
So not a very charismatic bunch.
I mean,
It's on now. I better
Charismatic in their own way, for sure, but
it depends on how you define
Yeah,
that.
we're endearing.
Charismatic.
very endearing.
Way,
Yeah, very endearing qualities, but in terms of persuasion, I don't know how well it'll be.
I can't even intimidate, which is one of the things I think is funny, right? I'm supposed to be this very skillful warrior, and I can't even draw out my sword and intimidate somebody.
I don't know if I can intimidate anybody either. So
For sure, I cannot. I mean, not in my form.
Mine is definitely.
I can halfway intimidate somebody. I think I'd rather just walk around them.
So speaking of the dropping that many people in turn order, there's one location. I'll just give you a fair one because I keep flipping back and forth of whether I'll even include it or not. Because it's perhaps, to me, it sounds like one of the most dumb, just stupid and like social events there is in this deal. And I go, it's so stupid. I really was like, I might just wipe it from the game. But then there's the other half of me that goes, y'all might just take it and make it the most funny, silliest, like funny moment. So I flip back and forth to whether I include it or not. But it specifically says if you choose the combat route for that interaction, there are 40 people there that will be in that turn order.
40 people.
Wait till I get at least 2 attacks.
Yeah, I go, I mean, you could take them all out one hit at a time, but one hit, but 40 is a large number.
Yeah, you dumb that down a little bit.
That's what fireballs are for.
Yeah.
And we got everybody's got fireball.
All right, see y'all guys. I gotta go.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Yeah.
All right,
See y'all.
See y'all.
Good. Hey,